Hang on, there we go. Gotcha. Yeah, for some reason, just occasionally, our mic will just disappear from OBS, so we have to go and re-enable it. There we go. Excellent. It's weird. I could have sworn I tested that before and it was fine, but there we go. We're all good. It actually works out well. We're now closer towards the part where the wall explodes and we get all our loot, so it's actually rather fortuitous, but don't worry. Everything I was saying before was incredibly wise and very profound. So those who can read lips, you're good to go. Jess, you could. That's because they're right next to you. Yep. All that content was just for Jess. But Faro, thanks for the hydrate. Lord Honey, thank you for the follow. Natcha, it's great to see you as well. But yes, tonight we are blasting out in a Chak Garen. We simply log into that, grab our 2 Chak eggs. We're now on 23 or 30, which is pretty hype. Then we're moving on to an Auric base, and then I want to see just how many characters we can get builds on. And now you know how to win Guild Wars 2, you know all the secrets. Yeah, just the secret source of Guild Wars 2. Now Jess and I are the only holders of. Yeah, it's the ultimate channel benefit, the secret Guild Wars 2 knowledge. But how is everyone going? Hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful weekend. What has everyone been up to, and how is the world of Guild Wars 2 treating everyone? Yeah, ultimate VIP. The super secret exclusive VIP. 23 or 30, making more armor? Yes, we are working on a set of the raid armor right now because we have raid light, open world medium, and we just need a heavy set, and I am quite happy to not have to do another set of open world armor. That was a lot. But yeah, the heavy armor, because we have raided so much, is incredibly easy for us to get. And Looney, everything's good. You was really enjoying IBS. Wish there was more. Hell yeah. I'm really glad to hear that you've been enjoying IBS. I think it's actually quite a good it's quite a good season of Living World. Especially starts off really, really well. And yeah, how has everyone been enjoying the return to Icebrood Saga stuff? We did a bit of that on Wednesday, I believe. Did a whole bunch of strike missions and stuff. We did almost every strike mission except Old Lion's Court. That one really trolled us. Was that Wednesday? Yeah, we did. We did that on our NA account. Good. We've remembered what day it is. That's good. Our return's always fun, very nostalgic. Oh, especially, yeah, if you haven't done the Return to achievements as well, the Season of the Dragon achievements, that's very, very good value. So it's good to get more people into those maps to do everything you need to do. So that's really, really cool. Let's go grab that. Whole bunch more experience. Love to see it. We've probably got a... yeah, we've probably got a treasure mushroom coming up in a bit. Just rocking some Celestial Condi Quickness Untamed for open world at the moment. It's a vibe. It's good. Let's go just blast out on this one. There we go. We've got a million boons. And Afara, yesterday actually had a moment where you missed playing Guild Wars 2. I knew it would happen eventually. Well, come join us. Come bask in the glory of Guild Wars 2. But have you been enjoying Path of Exile as well? I'm looking forward to playing some more of that tonight because we have started our Crawl playthrough as well as of our last stream, which is pretty hype. I love Guild Wars 2. Are you in Melbourne? No. No, we're in South Australia. We were in Melbourne a few months ago, though, for my cousin's wedding, which was very, very fun. It was a nice little holiday. The first one Jess and I have taken in years. Overseer. Oh, it's hot there. How hot is it in Melbourne at the moment? Like right now, it's, you know, mid-30s in Adelaide, which is, yeah, ridiculous. It's not 45, which is good, but it's still very much an inside weather kind of day. And Denzel, you crafted your very first legendary this morning. Oh, awesome. Congratulations, mate. What legendary did you end up crafting? That's huge. The first legendary is a big accomplishment. And how is the Australian Open going? 95 degrees, damn it, that's very hot over there. I assume that's in Fahrenheit. Hey, PD, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that, mate. How are you going? An absolute legend. Enjoy. No more ads and your wonderful ad emotes, mate. Thank you, Jess, for making those. And yes, everyone, make sure you go drop Perfect D, follow over on Twitch. What's up, mate? Hope you're having a great day. But yes, PD is a fantastic friend of the stream. One of our huge supporters when we first started streaming. An absolute legend all round. Loving Quickness Untamed here. Takes a little bit to get used to, but incredibly survivable. Gives itself tons of boons. It's a good time. Especially having the pet there to draw aggro is super nice. And yeah, how are you going, PD? Hopefully you're keeping cool up there in Queensland. And yeah, hope you are making good progress on your EU account as well. What's next on the list for your EU account? It's really nice being able to self-buff with quickness. Blast that. Yeah, Treasure Mushroom should be up in a bit. I could probably... I don't want to go and deal with the Hero Challenge up there. Even though it will get me some rare gear, I'll probably miss out on the Treasure Mushroom now. It's been a bit cooler only because the rain, you know, only got to 30 last couple of days. Back to 33 midweek. Yeah, especially combine that with the humidity up there. That's going to be rough. Yeah, we're quite happily chilling in the mid-30s today, so we're very much huddled up inside with the curtains drawn. We've only had a few days above 40 so far this year, so I'm very keen to avoid as much of those as we can. Oh, howdy. What's up? Put your toy. And then if you go for Eternity by combining with another legendary. Not sure if you're going for that one or just do a different weapon. Ah, okay, so you did one of the greatswords there. Nice. Eternity is a very cool, very unique skin. If I was in your position, I'd probably go for another weapon because not many characters rock 2 legendary greatswords. So I'd probably go for another weapon that you can use because I tend to view legendaries as a bit more, you know, utility. Yeah, recommend another weapon. Yeah, I'd definitely go for another weapon, I think. Because, yeah, then you can get all the extra utility of, you know, having, you know, another legendary rather than a double up of what you have. And yeah, you can always like get Eternity later, but I think getting that extra utility and the benefits of a different weapon will be pretty hype. Excellent. Welcome in, mate. Great to see you. Just make all of them. Yep, that's it. Just make all of them. Don't have to worry. No decisions to be made. And yes, everyone, make sure you go drop a simple follow over on Twitch as well. How are you going, Fiery? Great to see you. Hope you're having a great day. But yes, just make all legendaries. You can't go wrong. Where is this cheeky treasure mushroom? I'll grab some noms as well. King Twiggy, great to see you. Hope you're having a great day. How is everyone going? Eat those birthday cakes. Nice. Oh, the only legendary for a full set for you, Looney, you're missing is Coalescence. Oh, nice. You're so close. Yeah, we're getting closer and closer to full legendary on our EU account as well. We're basically full legendary on our NA accounts, just underwater weapons and a few duplicates, and we're good to go. But yeah, once we're done with this heavy armor, that will be all sets of armor taken care of. Then we'll probably move over to sigils, I think. It depends. If you raid, Coalescence is way easier. Well, it's just less time, really, if you already have the legendary insights. But yeah, in terms of pure effort, Conflux typically, because yeah, it's just time in World vs. World. But if I hope you and Dante are going well, and hope renovations are going well as well. I'll be leaning towards that one as well. I'm assuming you have to do another 100% map completion for another weapon, just in case you go for Eternity. Yeah, for each map completion, as in core tier at least, you'll get 2 Gifts of Exploration, so you can make 2 legendaries from the same map completion. But especially if you grab yourself a Pathing Pack, a map completion passing pack, you can blast through it drastically quicker than you otherwise would. So it's a good thing to consider as well. Good, so it'll load up on them spirit shards. Chain, great to see you as well. Hope you're having a great day. Do you think they'll release more rings in the future? Currently there are only 2. Maybe. I feel like there's a reasonable chance maybe in the next expansion they might release maybe an like open world PvE ring. Maybe. But I'd also wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. Because yeah, all legendaries require a bit of world versus world anyway, generally, to go get yourself your gifts of battle, memories of battle, all that good stuff. So a bit of time in there for conflux is not that much. In fact, you can get 2 conflux as well. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't, but I could see them adding another like PvE ring potentially. If the windows are done, oh nice, that's great. In February, you're camping in your own home, living without the kitchen, bathroom, toilet, but parents living close. Oh, I hope that stage is done for you soon. That does sound like a lot, but I'm glad your parents are close, so that should hopefully ease some of that for you. But yeah, super exciting you're getting those renos done. That's going to be great. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't, but I could see them maybe adding another ring, just so then we've got like a back piece, you've got 2 accessories, 2 rings, and amulet. Like the only one you can't get in PvE is a second ring. So maybe just for completion's sake, I could see them doing it. Plus, it's an easy feature to slot into a new expansion. So we'll be happy when it's March. Awesome. Well, I'm glad that it's scheduled to be done before too long. Yeah, they'll be adding a new backpack shortly. Yeah, that's exactly it. They're adding a new legendary backpack for Janthia Wild, so I could see them for the next expansion adding in another ring, because hey, it's another feature they can slap on the box for relatively little effort. I remember when they released the Prismatic Regalia, and there were talks about and a code for a prismatic ring, but it was scrapped. Okay, I wasn't aware of those conversations and, you know, lost code and stuff like that. That's interesting. A0, great to see you. A new PvE ring would finish a lot of people's full legendary gear. Yeah, I could see them adding a new legendary trinket. I think it would be a PvE ring first. And yeah, the Aqua Breather. If there's anything even resembling a water-themed expansion, you can probably expect an Aqua Breather then. They just need it. It's just a meme at this point.
You can't catch us.
Yeah, the last update for Janthia Wilds, which will be February then, should be around May, I believe. That will be when they release the new PvE backpack. And thank you, Looney, for the follow. Like an AB type meta, but underwater. More metas like Auric Basin is just universally a good thing. Yeah, 37 days. Is it 37 days for the backpack, or is that 37 days for the next? I know it's like 37 days for the next patch. That's tail end of Feb for that. I thought it was the final. Hang on. Just trying to figure out how many updates there's been. I think there's been 2. There should be 4. Hey, she's just been a cutie. She won't actually... She's a bit weird. We've got like her bed behind me. We've got a couch behind me as well. But her favourite spot to lay is right behind Jess and mine's office chairs. Just behind the wheel. So whenever we move, then yeah, you bump into Addie. And she has it for the sympathies. And Spear is really cool. Yeah, Spear is cool. I will probably go for that at some point. It's just sigils, runes, armor are higher on my priority list than weapons at the moment. Yeah, that's a good point there, Zero. The Aqua Breather would be nice if it works like the Relic. If they release it, every player for a full legendary set would get it for free. That would be... That would be very good, but I wonder if they would, because like the Aqua Breather has just always been its own distinct piece of armor in Guild Wars 2, and especially if it was a bit of a feature in the whatever expansion it may or may not end up coming in, I feel like that may discourage people, or it would cheapen the acquisition of it and wouldn't keep people in the game as long. So it would be interesting if they did that. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. A legendary infusion are missing. True, yes. We just ran straight back into that and into that. Nice. At 37 days for next gen Their Wild Spat, it's 39 days for Monster Hunter Wilds. Your body is early. I trust you're taking some time off for that, Exeter. Just as long as you, like, you know, just pop up for air occasionally, let us know you're doing okay, and you haven't just, you know, become one with the chair and you've remembered to feed yourself, that would be good. It seems like Soto just vanished. Like, people still do Soto because a lot of people, especially PvE players, want to get the open world armor because they may honestly want to get it through raids, world vs world, or PvP. So I think there's always going to be the population for Soto, and yet people still do the metas. But yeah, a lot of focus has of course shifted to Janthir Wilds.
I'm too smart to let down. I require assistance.
I have some days off the first week of March, so become one with the chair for that week. After that, I can't promise anything. Well, I'm glad you got some days off. That's going to be hype as hell. And yeah, just like off stream as well, I've been enjoying playing through Pokemon Emerald Legacy, the ROM hack of it, which is basically just a whole bunch of quality of life add-ins made by the YouTuber Smith Plays, which is really, really fun. We're playing a fork of that called Pokemon Emerald Legacy Enhanced, and basically the trick with it is, once you beat the Elite Four, it just opens, and get the National Dex, it just opens up the option for you to edit, you know, your Pokemon stats and stuff like that. Just freely within the party menu, so it like eliminates need for breeding. There's a egg move tutor in Falaba Town, just complete free, so it just means it basically becomes a bit like a simulator once you get past the Elite Four, which is really, really good, so you can actually dive into the battle frontier, which is nice, because one of the tricky parts about Pokemon Emerald's endgame, obviously so much of its endgame is the battle frontier, but without the means to reliably breed or acquire, you know, perfect IV Pokemon and all that, it becomes much more tedious to get into the battle frontier as well, and really hampers the accessibility for one of its really key features. So that's a very nice thing. I make 25 legendary infusions that you can charge with +9s at a cosmetic aura slot. What I really want to see as well, in terms of talking about infusions, is actually making agony resistance account bound. Oh, hooray. Back we go. It's actually making agony resistance account bound rather than character bound. It's one of the biggest issues preventing, well, myself and a lot of other people from trying out more builds and fractals, just because you have to drop, you know, 60 gold just to gear up a character in infusions, unless you want to extract them, which is super annoying. And Plonka, great to see you. Hope you're having a great day. Auric Basin's done. Oh, 2 Spirit Shards. Nice. It's very, very good for them. Sparse, what is up? How are you going? It's great to see you, mate. Cool. Let's grab that. Now, let's see if we can get the Vial of Liquid to reel him. Either way, it's a ton of loot, ton of Spirit Shards. It's a good time. Cool, they're off to Deathbrand Shatter. I don't really need to hit that up. Of course, there's a very small chance for an infusion, but knowing our luck, we won't get it. I got another HTCM yesterday on second pull. Oh, hell yeah, congratulations. Who'd you do that one with? I'm glad to see you're blasting through HTCM now. That's awesome. I've geared out your Rev, NG, and Mesmer Fractals, if you'll do them again. It's good to have a few characters geared up, but yeah, just the fact that you have to drop, you know, upwards of 60 gold. to actually get, you know, everything set up. It's annoying. You miss HDCM? I do as well. And probably while we eventually end up progging Legendary Sarah CM, or Sarah CM then Legendary Sarah CM, it'd be good just to sort of, while the team's there, just blast out a quick HDCM pull occasionally. Give Agony Resistance the luck treatment, consume AI and make it a permanent bonus. That's a very good idea. The infrastructure's sort of there. Oh, you did it with people from another small HDCM Discord? Awesome. And what role were you playing? Were you stuck as a healer or did you get to play something else? Or are you just in Chrono Jail? Auric Basin soundtrack. Every time I hear it, it adds another like year to my life. Oh, I've never played anything except for Kite in there. I really hope you get the chance to just play DPS at some point. I think however, just using +1s to increase your max wouldn't be possible. You need to start at +1, and then for ARs you need 2. Yeah, you'd need to... Like, yeah, you'd need to have sort of that exponential component. Probably, honestly, even make it a bit more severe than what it is. Just to keep the value of Agony Infusion somewhat reasonable. So I think what would probably happen for the first bit is Agony Infusions would just jump in price drastically because everyone's rushing to get their characters geared up. But after, you know, the initial flood of people, then, yeah, you have to increase the demand for Agony Infusions to actually keep them at something resembling a price that's not just complete, I just need to destroy these because it literally is, it costs me more time thinking about dealing with them than me actually selling them. Might join a quick prog to do some other role. Want QDPS or Portal? Nice. Portal's quite fun. Especially because honestly Power Virtuoso is just absolutely cracked on that fight. Very smooth rotation as well. I enjoy it. And once you do Portal, you can just do DPS. You can just do like DPS Virtuoso. Which I still think is the best DPS build for it. The real question is what would happen with cosmetic infusions. I think the cosmetic infusions still exist because infusions, they provide a few things. One, a lot of them provide your Agony resistance, but they also provide you more stats in terms of your, you know, might, precision, or not might, your power, precision, ferocity, all that jazz. And they also have the cosmetic effects. So infusions themselves still have value. The value of the infusions isn't in the Agony resistance component, it's in the fancy effect and the stats. Oh no, how are you going? It's great to see you. We raiding again? Probably not today. I want to focus more on getting a whole bunch of our characters activated and geared up, given that we have our set of armor. So we've got a whole bunch of characters that actually need some elite specializations unlocked. And then we're going to move on to some Path of Exile later on tonight. I want to get to the point where you can just go in there and go, give me whatever. Ah, that would be good. And yeah, if you get Portal down, you get quick DPS down, then you're fine at that point. Then the step to DPS, honestly, DPS is just Portal without the portal. So that is a good time. I have to see how we're doing for Auric Dust as well. Cool, let's tidy some of this up while we're here. Well, Addy, you've got your spot now.
That's valuable.
Did you see the 6-man HCCM clip? I heard about it, I haven't seen it yet. That does sound very cool. But how exactly did they do it? What was the comp for it? Insane to watch the POVs. We'll have to go and watch them afterwards. That does sound very, very cool. So let's pretend they allow infusions to be used across characters, similar to how Legendary Armory works. The value of cosmetic infusions would have to jump in price, right? As soon as you would... Like, obviously, then it's nice to have a cosmetic infusion because you can use on everything. But the fact that if what you're saying would be implemented, as in like, you could just use them freely across. As our mouse completely balked there. Oh wait, there it is. It's figured it out now. Yeah, if you could use them across multiple builds without any moving around, or if they just functioned as though they were a legendary, I figure the price of them would just dip over time, like drop quite significantly. Because then instead of needing, 9 of them, if you're one of each class, you only need 1. And yeah, the demand for them would increase, and more people would probably buy them in the short term. But after a while, the sheer fact that this wouldn't be the demand for them anymore. So Quick Herald, Venticator versus Alack Scourge. Nice. Scourge in separate sub as heal. Scourge doing kites. Some insane portaling going on there. Oh, nice. The green strats were especially neat. Oh, that does sound very, very fun. I have to make sure to check that out. Feel free to like DM the POVs for me. I can check them out later. Oh, the push before Mordramoth is insane. Oh, in terms of like DPS, or what exactly you're referring to? So imagine 6 people, like, there is a DPS component to Harvest Temple. So yeah, they're probably butting up against some there. Oh, the time guy's still alive when they push the orb back down. Yeah, you have to time that so tightly to make sure you don't just wipe your entire group. It's millimeter perfect in the area. That is impressive. Like, yeah, they know the exact skills that they need to use at any point. Oh, look at this arm. Look at this. It's oh, we still have space down here and down there. There we go. I'll do it with the rares, though. So wanted several more reds than usually. The way they dealt with them, that does sound terrifying. That is so hype. Beautiful, let's grab that. Okay, one thing I have been thinking of is I do kind of need a spreadsheet to keep track of our builds, actually, because yeah, we're running into a problem where I have so many characters on this account, I actually don't know what builds are where. Yeah, we are now on 23 characters, so we're actually kind of going to need to think about a method of organization. And we do have an engineering degree and a math degree, so that warrants anything. It warrants a spreadsheet. Time to start sorting? It does. Hang on. Let's go. Let's bring up my favorite app, the app I spent literally all my time in. Oh, we got to set that to dark mode. Hang on. Okay, let's see. So we have... This is actually really annoying because I will need to see the account. Okay, so we've got character, class, role, character, class, and role. So we probably, I don't really want to have more than like 3 builds on one character, or else it's just going to be a bit of a nightmare. So let's go build 1, and I like to have build 1, build 2. Oh, hang on, why did I do that? Well, build 1, build 3. Okay, and I've misspelled build. Okay, so let's see. We have Hunter H. Elmsley. Yes, of course we do. That's a ranger. We have Licio Rin, Revenant. Twitch O'Connor, Warrior. Could also just make tick boxes for all kind of roles. I could, yeah, you're right, of like... The tricky part is because I'll have some characters that are going to be world versus world and maybe even PvP focused as well. Yeah, exactly. The like DPS, QDPS, ADPS, Quick Heal, A Heal. So sort of your 6 roles, I'd split it like Power and Condi DPS just so I know. maybe maybe we do. Let's go. Where's insert? Go away, Copilot. Why are you a thing? PvE, PvP, world versus world. All caps, that looks better. So then, yeah, we could do a PvP and world versus world can have more descriptive names. I've got the dragging of two things, just broke Excel. So let's go Condi, I'll start with power DPS, Condi DPS, quick DPS, Alack DPS, quick heal, Alack heal. Okay, and then yeah, they could just, these could literally just be tick boxes. I've done it before, but I can't remember how to do it. A quick Google would fix that. Okay, so we got Herald of Harold, Revenant, Celeste via Rin, Warrior. We actually have Carne, Elementalist. Or an engineer and use Excel a lot, but in combination with SolidWorks, it has the weirdest bugs. Yeah, the interaction with other programs can get a bit sketchy, and also once the Excel files get above a certain size, then you really should start using something else as well. That's something I ran into when I had to deal with a huge set of data, and the actual Excel file itself was, I think, 1.5 gigabytes. The number of issues, Steel of the Dawn, the number of issues we had with that, and the fact that I actually had to get a decently powerful rig to work on that, that wasn't great. You sort of just do start running into the limitations of it. Okay, Broder brand watch. So this is a Guardian. That's a bit of a world versus world tune. You got some Excel files you have at work, you start making them in the morning, they literally take over 1 hour before you can use it because it's too big. At that point, you actually need to be moving to like some sort of database or something, because yeah, I feel your pain there. When you have something like that, it's beyond the capabilities of Excel at that point. Elements. But nevertheless, it's a powerful tool. Oh, Excel's like, of all the Microsoft Office programs, Excel is the most powerful and overall the most useful, because Word is basically just a slightly fancier Google Docs. But Excel, in terms of spreadsheet software, kind of just stands head and shoulders above everything else, I think. Yeah, Excel's the only one that has been used. Yeah, like compared to Google Sheets, Excel's just so much more powerful. Okay, now we're kind of at this point. The healer you need. I'm not going to do accented characters. We have so many. Veil jumper. One letter off, changes the name entirely. After that, sort by class, yes. You read the Excel devs have a policy of never using external libraries. They write everything themselves. That's absolutely crazy. Mist Strider. Oh, Mix, there we go. Love the name. Ranger. Rollo Raven side, where I need to put the Revenant. We need to actually get the classes there. Verdant Mystery. Thief. Debtor Doom Soul is Necromancer. Yarrow. Chronomancer. I'm too fast. Guardian. Oh, thank you, Des, for that amazing dinner. Everyone, Jess is absolutely amazing and has made us, well, it's from the other day, but we have some beef nachos right there. They are going to be absolutely incredible. Everyone, make sure you go check out Jess over on Twitch and over on Instagram as well, where she is the most active. Beef nachos are one of our absolute comfort foods. It's got spring onion on it, guacamole, Greek yogurt, healthy alternative to sour cream. Highly recommend. It's also drastically cheaper. Sour cream be expensive. Not Greek yogurt, though. Amazing. Thank you. I had some really nice sandwich yesterday. It was really good. Awesome. What kind of sandwich was that? Elise Rin. Use that name a lot. Okay, and this one will be Consantor. This is Guardian. Still not done. Oh, ciabatta flatbread, spicy mayo, crunchy chicken, melted cheese, some filled salad, and a slaw of radish and carrot on top. Damn, that sounds really, really good. A while ago, Jess and I were in what we call our sandwich era, where for dinner every day we'd be making fancy sandwiches. Like you toast the bread, you get like some good brioche bread, and you toast that in a pan with some olive oil, get some fancy meat, some fancy cheese. Oh, that was good times. I hate working in... Hang on, I just want to maximize you. There we go. Sort and filter. Yeah, just go filter. Oh, there, hang on. And let's just do that. It's been a while. Yeah, filter there. There we go. That's better. Sort A to Z. Okay, perfect. So, Conical Carne, we have Elementalist. This one will be... let's just do an X for now. I can convert these into... Hang on. Excel, create, tick box. I can, but they're always super fiddly to do. That's alright. I'll deal with that later. Okay, Condry DPS, and I think we probably... Let's just check on Connor Carne. What's it actually rocking? Where is it? I also need an open world slot. So we've got a power. This is power a lack DPS. And Condi DPS. It's power a lack DPS. Interesting. And maybe we can work on this from memory. I think this one's probably... Oh, check that. We don't know what you have yet. I think you have... Fred, you have Condi DPS. This one has an Alack heal. And I think currently a power DPS. This one has a quick heal. I'm too fast is going to be a quick DPS. This one's Condi DPS. This one kind of does everything. So it's our Boona and our healer. Nice fight. Mesmer is a power DPS, also Condi DPS. Necromancer, that has a power DPS. There's a few variants of that, and I think it does also. We can probably. Now, where's literally the button to do that? I won't say it's a quick DPS. Probably is. But I don't know for sure. So that is an lack DPS, or lack heal. How do you convert Eternal Ice into volatile magic? Go to a vendor in either North or Bureau Marches. Use your Eternal Ice to buy Living World Season 4 currencies, your mapping materials, your Krakatite ore, Mistborn motes, all that jazz. Then simply consume them. Yes, Hunter H. Elmsley. I think that one is actually... This is purely an open world build. The healer you need, that is an Alack heal. Oh, it's also a Condi DPS. This will be a power DPS. Let's see, Rin's going to be a power DPS, as well as a quick DPS. Herald of Vinny Veil Jumper. That's a world versus world tune. My Raven Sight is a... I think it's actually a Condi DPS. Oh, actually, it's probably more appropriately a... yeah. Condi DPS and a quick DPS, kind of all in one. It's Condi Quickness and it's a quick heal. Mystery Thief, I think that one is purely a... It's just really power DPS. But it's more a utility one. Probably for Gothic, that's sort of set in... That's actually set up as a Condi DPS range, which Ocon doesn't have anything, and the Warriors don't have anything yet. Actually, this one will be set up as a quickness healer. It's sort of what was it, that one? Let's see. Yeah, just go with Mistborn motes. Just don't do the Krakatite one. The Krakatite one is a different conversion, but as long as you don't do the Krakatite one, you're fine. But yeah, generally just do the Mistborn motes, the ones at the bottom, and you can't go wrong. Let's just see what I geared this up as. So it was this one that was going to be our Heal Berserker. Oh, we actually got a power DPS here as well. So X. That was also a quick heal. So what is Twitch O'Connor on? Yeah, always, when in doubt, check the fast farming website. Here we go. Oh, I can actually buy more provisions tokens here. Yeah, trophy shipments. You can check the fast farming site. There may be instances where there's a better one, but they're very few and far between. Like 90% of the time. Oh yeah, this doesn't even have any builds. Okay. That is okay. Okay, so that's kind of everything we have. So, oh, we need to actually check what Eve Elements has. So we need to use this as a bit of a list of, hey, here are the builds we have on hand. And here's stuff, here are gaps. Like where are, they're gaps for us to fill. So here we've just straight up got... Yeah, it's just power DPS. Okay, good, so we know that. Right, so where are we? Heavy armor builds, I kind of want to sit on gearing up until we get our raid armor, or else it's just going to be expensive. So big gaps. Even Elements only has a power DPS build, so that one, like, I do need to deal with some more elemental spells, so I wouldn't actually mind. Condi DPS, not lack DPS. Quick heal scrapper where? That we unironically do not have. Should probably have it. That should probably be on... Let's set a few little goals at least. Rin, this should be... Put that on quick heal here, and then we'll actually might... Where's a good green? That's sort of the one we'll focus on. And here, so I'm... Power DPS, Condi DPS. So what we could do... Where the real ham? I think, yeah, that's on this one. So yeah, I can just turn that into a heal scrapper as well. He will like Mirage. Very nice. Okay, so I think power DPS, what I should do actually... Oh, actually, I think you set to... It should probably be... Power DPS and quick DPS on Catalyst work exactly the same. But it could also be Tempest. So I need to get that geared up. And I also want a quick heal. And this will be our Catalyst one. And this can be our Tempest variant. So we can have a Condi DPS here, a lack DPS here, and then if we get in a lack heal, cool. So a few here that we want to get set up. It's that. Condi DPS is kind of vibing out. Let's just check those. Alright. And we also want to get quick heal set up there. Alright, let's start with that for now. Well, vs World Common Wear. I'll deal with that one later. Because I'm actually thinking... This character might be world versus world focused. Any Veil Jumper will be world versus world focused. This one might be world versus world focused, and this one might be. As one plays so many different characters and builds, only playing Mesmer, you get confused between Power Virtuoso and Chrono rotations. I play Guild Wars 2 a lot. I've played it for a long time, and I tend to have a functional understanding of most builds. There's some that I'm really good at, but there's some where I'm decently passable. And really, as long as you figure out what the good buttons are, you press them at the right time, you're most of the way there. Okay, so this one, Epic Elements, we're going to get a quick DPS and a quick heal. Sure. Let us check what we have on hand. So that is quick... Oh, that's just regular DPS. He'll wash with Condi right now. Okay, so power quickness catalyst. And power catalyst kind of work very similar. From being almost the bench to 1996. You're too hard on yourself. That is still exceptional. And if I'm making a build guide, like 90% is about the point where I'm like, yeah, that's cool, we can stop there. Or else I'm just spending a ridiculous amount of time. So power quickness catalyst and power catalyst run the same gear except a different weapon. So for that, we can run a scepter and a warhorn in one set and a spear in the other, and then we can swap between them depending on the build. That's a very efficient play. And then quickness catalyst or heal quickness catalyst can vibe out in a second slot. So let's see what we have. We've got a warhorn chilling there, so if we can get a scepter, which who knows, there might be one floating around. I don't think I actually have a scepter floating around. Do we have another spear? That's right. And how are we sitting on WAV currency? Not too bad. Actually, a perfectly functional amount. Cool. So we need a scepter and a... Oh, actually, no. They're berserkers. I can just get them from the trading post. What am I doing? They're not stat selectable. Speedy, how's it going, mate? Great to see you. So power, precision, ferocity. Exotic, 80. And so price, low to high. There we go, that's a scepter. And, oh cool, that actually is. I didn't even sort for them yet. And spears. That one. So we have that. I will need one force. Yep. Sigil of... Actually, I need 2 force, 1 impact. Okay, so that is now there. So here I will sub that in there. I will pop this spear here. So this will become a sigil of force. And this will become force and impact. Cool, so that's there. And fireworks, and we take Dragon Hunter. Good. Now for builds, for power catalyst, let's just copy the build template. Paste, utilize what we have. So that is straight power DPS. Then if we come to this one, power quickness, we should be able to just paste that. Okay. Let's go bolt to the heart. This one has fresh air. Okay, so we have that. Let's just check that. So let's go rename our DPS Kata. And rename our quick Kata. So we have that. And then for heal catalyst, build template. Base build template, we have that.
Feel the fury.
Give us skills, please. Let's see. Probably Conjure Lightning. Hammer is pretty chill. Put on a Signet of Water. I like having to revive things in that slot. And I don't know, Armor of Earth. Well, that's just for me. Stability for me, but not for thee. No, I don't know, then yeah, that's fine. Cool, that build is there. This is a whole bunch of Harriers, and we want Monk. A renewal glyph on Heal Kata. Revive allies. Cool, so let's pop. Yes, we'll do glyph of renewal. There we go. Al, how's it going? Welcome in, mate. Great to see you. Hope you're having an incredible day. So we now have Rune of the Monk. So let's say this is Harriers. We'll eventually type the word Harriers correctly. And just unequip. Unequip. Harriers. So Monk, let's pop that in. Cool, and for this we need a Harrier's staff. Now, do we have a staff? And what delicious food. We are rocking some beef nachos right now. Lou, how's it going? Welcome in. So good to see you. Assaulters? Can I get Harriers from Assaulters? I probably can, actually. I think Harriers is technically. It is. Cool, so we can get an Ascended Staff there. And it's great to see you, Lou. It's great to see you too, Lou. I hope you're doing well. Transference. And Para. I mean, this part stings. That part was always going to sting. Okay, so now we have that. Transference. Paralyzation. I just been a bit defeated and down. I'm so sorry to hear that. And yeah, I hope everything goes alright for you. That is set up. Look at that great underwater trident. And just being, I'm trying to help you, Sister Doll. Absolutely. And yes, everyone, should go take a look on our Discord. There is a GoFundMe to support Lou as well. So that is something great that people could do. An upset copy. You only have 2 equipment slots and 3 build templates on your Mesmer. What 2 builds would you recommend to cover as much in-game as possible? Thinking Condivert and Heal Chrono. Power, Boon, Chrono, and Heal Chronomancer. I think Sparse has got you there. But yeah, I'll show you that. I think everything here is kind of set up now anyway, so let's actually just change this. This will be Heal, Quick, Kata. Where does it live? Here we go. But yeah, the correct option is double Chronomancer. Because yeah, you can run quick DPS, a lack DPS, DPS, heal a lack, and heal quick with the base slots. So here we are running Boon DPS Chrono. Now with the same set of gear, we can run Quick DPS, Alack DPS, or we could run DPS just by running this trait here, Chrono Phantasma. You just swap these around, you get 3 rolls. I tend to leave mine sitting on Quick DPS. And then if we go... I've got a few extra build templates here, but I'm literally not even using them. I've got a Staff Mirage build here. Well, that's fun. Then here, likewise, we've got Heal Chronomancer, so we can do a Lack Heal or Quickness Heal, depending on what we need. So 2 equipment templates. Like, honestly, 2 equipment templates and 2 build templates, that actually gives you everything. Because, yeah, you literally just swap a single trait around. So yeah, it literally only needs 2 and 2. You can obviously put another Chronomancer build in the other slot. But yeah, you just literally swap one trait. And no worries at all, Lou. And yeah, if you added another equipment template to it, I'd add in probably a Power Virtuoso, just for better DPS. Yeah, and the tricky part with Virtuoso and Chronomancer is they need different stats. But yeah, if you want to shell out for a different equipment template, I'd throw on a Power Chronomancer there. Oh no, Power Virtuoso. But Chronomancer is the single most flexible specialization in the entire game. Okay, so that is now set. So we can remove the fill. And then let's go over here to Elysian. That is always a bit of a problem one. And Condi Chrono. I haven't tried Condi Chrono yet. I know it apparently goes pretty hard, but I haven't played it myself. And Condi Virtuoso is the most versatile DPS class right now. Yeah, Condi and Power Chrono. Power Chrono, I think, is a higher just overall power level. And because power, you're going to have a better time with it in things like Open World. And Power DPS in general is just better than Condi DPS because of the burst. Condi Virtuoso is simpler, safer to play, because you have a lot more in-baked healing as well. Less DPS and power, but more broad boon coverage through the Chaos Straight Line. That's true, the Chaos Straight Line is pretty hype. Thank you, Jess, that was amazing. Stock tape, what do we have? That's just straight power. This is heal. And no stats. Have I been running without stats for a while? There's a chance I might have been. PK, how's it going? Welcome in, it's great to see you. So here, what did we say we were going to do? So yeah, we have Power DPS, that's kind of set. We want a Lack Heal and a Quick Heal. So we'll set this all up as just minstrels. We're in the monk, that's fine. Okay. So Power Scrapper I do like. It's good to have a DPS build. Running around with a healer build in open world is kind of sad. You see, truly converted Sparse to be a mesmeric. Oh, let's take a look here. So we got Heal a Lack Mech and Heal Quick Scrapper. So a mix of Harriers and Givers. We'll just throw, like, I'll keep Monk there, that's fine. Wants short bow. It's Mace and Shield for Scrapper. Okay, so we've got a Mace and Shield, but we would not mind a Giver's short bow as well. Which is fine, we can do that. That's on mech, I believe. Okay, so our mech we will rock short bow. Do I have a random short bow floating around? I always end up with so many great bows and nowhere to use them. Oh well, back to World vs. World we go. And Scrapper. So Mechanist takes short bow. Scrapper takes Mace and Shield. So yeah, we'll just keep them on the same set. And we can just cycle between them as we need. Weapons. Are you living life? She is. She could not possibly be any more relaxed. We should all aspire to Addie's level of relaxation. Okay, so let's see here. We will turn this into Givers. It's for a mega boon duration. Okay, and we can ditch rifle, pop short bow in. Monk is fine. We want concentration and transference. Oh, transference and para in both. Makes sense. So concentration transference, and we need paralyzation. And 2, just watching our gold drain away. That's alright. Para and transference. I think, yep. Transference, we'll just put para in that. We will put para there. Transference there. Okay, that's set. And yeah, you're going to love Chronomancer. It is absolutely fantastic. So heal, so this will just be power, okay, cool. Power Scrapper. I don't think I'm running, yeah, I'm not running the quickness one. That's just straight power, which is good. That's what I want. Heal a lack mech will be in this slot. Paste. Heal a lack mech, and I don't know, just put, yeah, barrier sickness pretty high. So this will be heal a lack mech. Those sigils cost a lot. They do. I'll only have to buy them once and then we're good. But yeah, the upfront cost does suck. Legendary sigils and runes next. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll do legendary sigils next once we're done with our armor, because I tend to swap out sigils more than I swap out runes, and runes I have more options to get things cheaper. Like instead of monk runes, I could do rebirth. I can do like Rune of the Infiltrator for things like power builds and things like that. Pack runes are pretty hype as well. Whereas sigils, it's harder to do budget things without them just being significantly worse. Let's heal a lack mech. And heal quickness scrapper. Let's get build template. Paste. Okay, that's heal scrappers just vibing out there. What do we want to put in this slot? I don't know, just bulwark gyro. Good stuff. And Luz, little quick note, you just need 50 LG mosaics for coalescence. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Only need 2 for stars as well. You only ever swap the flex sigil and keep the others in there. Less annoying that way. That's true, yeah. That's very, very true. Getting 2 legendary sigils is pretty good, because like force is just always kind of going to be there. Oh, surf and turf, shrimp and steak. That sounds amazing. Hell yeah. Okay, so where are we at now? So those builds are taken care of. So we got a good mix of quickness, healer. Good mix of a lack healer soon. We'll start dealing with this elementalist soon. We've got a good mix of power DPS, Condi DPS. A lack DPS is really where we're lacking right now. I do need to get probably a Condi, a lack herald up there. There's not many lack DPS builds that typically get played a lot, just because quick DPS tends to be better. But yeah, Renegade will be a great one. Scourge is a good one. I probably actually have a lack Scourge, a Condi, a lack Scourge build set up somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Oh, there's Chronomancer. Oh, I'm literally looking at that one. Yeah, that kind of does it. Just thinking, where would be some other good ones? Engineer, Power Lack DPS, it's just worse than Chronomancer. Like, Power Lack Mech is really not one I'll worry about. Guardian, there's a Lack Willbender, which I don't want to touch with a 10-foot pole. I probably have a Lack DPS Scourge sitting somewhere. A Lack DPS Druid's not a thing. Renegade will be a good one as well. That could probably live on... So I need to actually sort out my Herald builds. We've got Power DPS here. I've got a Quick DPS. That's like Power Quickness Herald and Power Vindicator. And we also actually have an Open World build on that one as well. Quick Heal and a Lack Heal. This one could probably be... This could be Herald. Yeah, so we can delete that. So yeah, we can be Heal, Quickness, Herald, and Condi Quickness Herald. This is sort of our more power DPS, quote-unquote, main character. That might actually shift to Herald of Harold once I get it going. But there we could do a lack DPS. Do I even bother actually setting aside a slot for heal Renegade? Like, it's cool, it's easy, it's worse than every other lack healer. It's worse than Druid, it's worse than Scourge, it's worse than Chronomancer. Yeah. So I could actually put Condi DPS on it. Like, if I'm going to run a lack DPS, I'll just run something else. If I've run a lack, like, I like heal a lack Ren, but it's a meme. Worse than the True Hand. I think it might be better than the True Hand. Okay. Yeah, so I think this one can actually be our Condi DPS. So this can be our Renegade. You say Heal Renegade is not real. It used to be real, but then Heal Renegade is a build, but it is a Path of Fire build. It's a Path of Fire build that hasn't been buffed. That's the problem with Renegade, is that it is designed around Path of Fire balance and it has never been touched since. So Scourge has been pushed to the moon, Chronomancer is just godlike, Druid is insane, and Heal Renegade is just where it started at. What's this Excel sheet for? This is me organizing the builds that are on my characters, because we have 23 characters on this account. So we're trying to look at what builds are covered where and where there are gaps, so I can best invest my time. So yeah, if there's an X next to it, it means that character can cover that role. So yeah, on Listio Ridden, this Revenant here, we've got a power DPS build, actually probably a few, and we've got a quick DPS build as well as an open world build. Whereas on this character, we'll set it up so we'll have a quick DPS, this will be Condi Quick DPS Herald, and we'll have a Heal Herald on here. And here I'm thinking we'll have a lack DPS on Condi, a lack Renegade, and I think a Condi DPS, so we'll have Condi Renegade. One of the really annoying parts about a lack Renegade compared to Condi, a lack Renegade, or just Condi Renegade and Condi, a lack Renegade, is that Renegade to function as a boon support actually needs 33% boon duration, whereas Herald doesn't. Herald runs 0% boon duration outside what it gets from traits, whereas you actually need different gear for Condi Herald versus Condi Alak Herald, which makes it super annoying to gear. That I can kind of work around or just brute force by setting all my trinkets to Ritualist, and I'll probably be fine. But optimally, it's some mix of armor, weapons. It's not clean, just, yeah. So that's a bit annoying. It's also one of the reasons a lot of Alak DPS builds don't get played a lot. It is because a lot of quickness builds tend to operate on just full offensive gear, so Vipers and Berserkers, whereas a lot more Alak builds, I feel, still require you to run some Diviners or Ritualist gear, just generally across the board, and that makes gearing them much more annoying. So it's another barrier stepping in front of the Alak DPS build. So what they honestly should probably do for, honestly, Alak DPS, like any Alak DPS build that actually requires any extra boon duration, just make it 0. Yeah, Alak Crown Snowcrows is full Ritualist. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. I thought it might have just been a bit. I could brute force it by running some food as well as maybe a sigil or concentration. But yeah, that's annoying. Okay. You can run full Viper and use the trait and have 40% like it. Just keep adding more and more Vipers, Condi, Renegade. You need just run 3. You just run 3 Condi Renegades, make them run Righteous Rebel, and then you're good to go. But that's right. What we're going to do is we're going to go stretch our legs. We've been sitting for a bit. And yeah, we might be back in just a... Well, actually, might just be here a little bit longer. Those just spiked up crazily. Hell yeah. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you are having a great day. Just keep an eye on that. Actually, no, there might just be a bit of a glitch on mine. I thought we might have gotten raided there, just because the views like spiked up on one of my viewers, but not on the other. Oh well. I used to really enjoy Scourge, but since it removed the healer roller, you don't find it enjoyable? I'll move to a heal roller. Yeah. That's alright. We'll be right back in a few minutes. We do need to go and stretch our legs. Welcome back, everyone. How is it going? And hello, our wonderful viewers. Hi, Addie. You want to pop up and say hi? Come on. Everyone say hello to Addie. She loves you all. And yes, how is the talk about Harb going? Are we talking about heal Harb? Yes, hope I'm having a wonderful, wonderful day. But okay, so right now, we have a Power Scrapper geared up. We got a Lacmac geared up. And we got a Quick Scrapper geared up. Let's actually, I kind of feel like, vibe out and go, let's check out some Catalyst shenanigans right here. So we can do some heal. God, I just got something stuck in my throat there. Alright. Yeah, Quick Heal Kata. It is, like, Quick Heal Kata is honestly a banger of a build. Oh, we got some more Eternal Ice Shards. That's always nice. Oh, and a free Monk Rune? That's weird. There should not be a free Monk Rune there. That would be bad. Okay, that's better now. Good. Here we might... I kind of want to just set this to... Like, Harriers is nice to have it there. But it's not as nice as Minstrels. Minstrels is like Harriers, but better in most ways, worse in some. Worse in boon duration. Like, you're going to do no damage in Harriers anyway, so you may as well do no damage and be functionally immortal. Yes, it's glorious. Okay, let's see what is up. Give us a strike. They want a lack heal? No, we don't want an lack heal. Like reassembling something and the sudden agony of looking at leftover screws. Yeah, but not just like one screw. Like 5 screws. 1 screw, you're like, okay, they've left me a spare. 5 screws, and you're like, this is going to collapse. They're different tiers of, you know, screw shenanigans. Gosh, yeah. Yeah, you know what? Weak is it? IBS 5, that's what we'll do. So we are going to form up. If anyone does want to join up with us here. So we're going to do IBS 5. We need an A DPS. Oh, Faro, welcome in. Hell yeah. Good to see you. Look at you joining some guilds too. It's great to see you. Let me know what you want to play and then I'll work around it. A DPS. The boon. Yes, everyone come on in. We love to see it. If we can get a LAC DPS somewhere, that's going to make my life a bit easier. Yeah, if you can, a LAC DPS Faro, that would be pretty sweet. Or anyone, just because I'm going to do quick DPS and I need one. Shane, if you want to do... Oh, thank you, Joe's for the follow. I appreciate that. Shane, if you want to go A heal, that would be sweet. Okay, we got a DPS. I don't know how to play, but I'll press button. Sounds good. Okay, yeah, so Faro, if you go a LAC DPS, /D, need a Q DPS. I love that we just don't even have to use the LFG. Yep, we have transcended the need for the LFG. Let's go either north. Chat is our LFG, and I couldn't be happier about it. As a mechanic messing with apprentices and leftover screws, I'll let you know it's a great laugh. That is fantastic. Let's see. Oh yeah, Exum, if you want to go QDPS, perfect. Oh, someone does it. Yep, Sparse, if you want to do it. Is there something you need to know for IBS 5? Step to the left on Bone Skinner. That's it. Oh, you're the warrior? Excellent. Cool, we've got hub. Cool, so it's just DPS now. Yeah, we've got 2 more spots open, just DPS, no questions asked. You don't need to know anything about what's going on. We're going to blast. Yeah, Bone Skinner, when the AoEs pop up, just walk to the left. Just stack on my tag and keep walking to the left. IBS 5. And for Whisper of Jormag, don't stand in the hitbox when the chains are up, and especially sub 25%, don't stand in the hitbox. IBS, what's it? State roll. I just have it there, just always force a habit. And we'll get Bone Skinner done first, because that's always a bit spicy. Join a strike mission. Give us Bone Skinner. And we are full. Nice. Love it. Guess you'll play Spellbreaker not knowing how it works. That's what I need to gear up in this account, a Spellbreaker. Spellbreaker slaps. It's an absolute banger of a DPS build. God, I love Spellbreaker. Sufferance, how are you going? It's great to see you. Just put some cheeky noms down. Oh, does anyone have... Actually, you know what? We're just going to play with a bit of a handicap. No bountiful maintenance oil for us. Oh, well, thanks. I'm really glad to hear that. Yeah, we are going very, very well. Plop that there, plop that there, plop that there. Come on in. Yeah, no oil, that's fine. Oh, speaking, thank you, Faro. Appreciate that, mate. You're a legend. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Hang on. Oh, thank you, Spar. Thank you. I appreciate that, everyone. Thank you so much. That's really kind of everyone. So the annoying part about gearing up healers is you need the oil. Thank you. Let's go here. I cannot remember the rotation. It doesn't matter. High DPS. I love it. Not just hello or high DPS. It's high DPS. Right. I've forgotten how to play this build, but it's fine. Try Druid healing after Thief, and oh my god, it's a whole new game. Oh, I can imagine it is, yeah. Just spam everything. I do not know what's going on, but it's fine. Yep. Just those AoEs, step to the left. Get the reses. One tricky part about Quickness Catalyst is that you pump out a lot of your own healing, but for other people in your group, you don't really. Oh no, you pump out a lot of heals for your group, but for yourself you don't. That's the trick. Let's see if we can get step to the left. I don't even know where the blast finishes are. It's fine. But we want to keep attacking so we can generate energy, so we can use our Jade Sphere. It provides boons. I presume we've just got 1,000,000 boons. How do we provide stability? Oh, we've got a lightning hammer. I didn't even realize. Nice. Let's check. Heal, Quickness, Catalyst. If there's... I'm not even 100% sure exactly what variant we're rocking. I know there's a few different variants of this. Stabby is by running Earth over Arcane. We might do that. So running Arcane. Plus is water and earth. Okay, so it's 2. And yeah, 2 and 2. Cool. Where's Whisper? There it is. But yeah, we've got Faro's. Yeah, we can just run this. Faro should have easier access to stability. You agreed? What's your down state? Just wait on everyone. So water. Okay, yeah, so we literally just start in water and just loop our way through our elements and use good skills. That is our life. And then here you can just back away. You can dodge just as these land as well. I don't have Arc DPS up, so I don't know what our boons are like, but I'm assuming they're pretty chill. We really put... Do I want Snap Target on? Not really, just generally on healers. Snap Target isn't the best thing. Right here. You don't want to be in the boss's hitbox when chains are up. No good comes from that. Let's get our elemental up. Doesn't matter, he's going to be nuked anyway as soon as we go down. Oh, Burning Retreat is terrifying. Yeah, just don't stand in the hitbox there because you'll get hit by every single one of those chains and it's going to be really bad. That's alright, we will have. We might even still be able to get gold. It's actually a bit of a tricky one to get gold on, especially if you lose people. Kill Catalyst is pretty easy. Just loop between your elements from right to left. Start in water and just start looping. Use good skills and just keep going. Use your Jade Sphere whenever it's off cooldown. Where is the boss? There we go. Jade Sphere on cooldown. One of the good things about it is you can actually provide boons at quite a wide range as well. So you can just cover a huge amount of the arena, which is nice. Yeah, just be careful. Don't stay in the boss's hitbox, especially when it goes to do that attack. That's what you don't want. And we should still be able to get gold. Nice. Good job. Ooh, nice. I'll take those mastery points. Very nice. Oh, taking a small break from Guild Wars 2, played way too much while you're on leave. That's honestly, it's a good thing to do. Make sure you don't burn yourself out. I got the achievement too. Nice. Your boons are fine. Quick kill counter, overcaps hard on pretty much everything. Yeah, I know. I'm pressing the quickness skills with a alarming degree of frequency, so it's fine. Like I know it's not a problem. And is Arc DPS working for people? Can I re-enable that, or are we still waiting on a patch? Because there's a few things that I rely on for it.
Good hunting.
Oh, it never broke. Okay. Arc next is fine. Do I have it? Hang on. Well, I'll have to restart Guild Wars 2 for it. Okay, that's good. Because, yeah, mine was disabled after the most recent patch, and I haven't re-enabled it. But if it works for everyone, hype. That's good. We'll fix that later. But just trust me, everything is going fine. So let's check here. Water is just ice spike. Okay.
Time to do some real damage. Sharper still.
And which one we go? Yeah, just burst this one down. It's fine. Don't think too hard. In this case, thinking too hard is the enemy of success. Just pump out 1,000,000 heals. There we go. Clean. Actually, if we go Nexus, we'll load that. Cool. So that will come back after we restart the game. That was fast. Oh yeah, those ones just get absolutely blitzed. That was nice, Condi Ren Spike. Hell yeah. Shame we can't see it, but I'm going to trust you. Yeah, that one in particular, that just gets burst down ridiculously quick, especially if you're rocking a ton of AoE skills, because you can hit both mobs at the same time, so you can actually get just absolutely bonkers levels of DPS. And what's your personal take on the best solo class for open world content? And would you say Selly is better for open world? Selly is absolutely fantastic for open world in general because, yeah, you get reasonable damage, tons of survivability, and great self-buffing potential. So there's a lot to love about it. In terms of the best, there's quite a few out there. My personal favorite is Revenant because, yeah, Celestial Herald's great, Celestial Renegade's great. You have a ton of different options there. Scourge is a fantastic one. I really like Untamed as well. Untamed is also quite hype. But my personal favourite is probably Revenant. Or Scourge, you can do some just utterly like disgusting things in terms of survivability. My personal favourite, yeah, would probably be Herald, because also with Herald you get the insane just boon application range, which that makes it really, really easy for you as a player to get loot. Because whenever, I'll jump this a bit, and there we go. Whenever you apply boons to people, you get credit for their kills. And because Herald provides boons in such a large range, that's actually just a monumental amount of extra loot that you're going to get purely by playing Herald. Fourth, how's it going? Welcome in. So good to see you, my friend. And Burning Retreat, we've been sent off to the Shadow Realm. That's always fun. We do have to watch out for that. Yeah, so that's why it's always really good to run boon providing classes, or at least boon DPS classes in open world, because yeah, the boons you get are going to get you a ton of extra loot for really just doing nothing. Honestly, running, especially with quickness that you can generate yourself in open world, is really, really good. Yeah, I really should be running Earth here. The stability will be insanely useful. Jinx, how's it going? Great to see you, mate. Hope you're having a good time. I'm doing some collection of mats and achievements for Clobia. I'm taking it slow and enjoying it. I'm glad you're enjoying that, and I do need to eventually look at the Legendary Spear as well. What's a good boss timer plugin? Perfectly customized. We hate seeing the whole calendar every 10 minutes. There's a great one in BlishHUD, which I do have a guide on how to install there. But yeah, I can just press a button and then, yeah, see that and know what I need to do. It's very, very nice. And it's contained within BlishHUD, so super easy to install. Should big pass. Miss Badger, how you going? I did play some QDPS staff Daredevil. It's a little frustrating in open world. Some people suggested Pistol, but you ain't tested it yet. You always thought Pistol was an old build. Like, staff will be great, especially if you run maybe like Relic of Zakaros and Invigorating Precision. At Signet Mouse, you're going to get a ton of extra healing, so you're going to be super durable for open world while still providing boons. I think it actually does have a fairly wide boon application range as well, so that actually makes Daredevil quite good, or Deadeye quite good in that regard. Pistol is the easiest, barely passable DPS build in the game. You literally just right click, set your 3 skill to autocast, or control right click, set your 3 skill to autocast, and that's literally your entire rotation. You won't do an amazing level of DPS. Ooh, dodge. Yay. Like, you'll probably do high 20s, low 30s. I'm not sure exactly where the build's sitting at. I could probably check that in a little bit. Maybe after this strikes, we might just take a quick look at that and see what people do. I know Loranny did a great guide on it as well. But it's one of those really just uber low intensity DPS builds.
Watch yourself out there, Commander.
Where you just literally just let one button autocast and you can focus on the fight. And it's actually quite good for map completion as well, because you do give yourself a ton of extra might. So that actually makes it quite good for, you know, blast through map completion, because you're just going to have like insane burst on a lot of mobs, so that's quite nice. But a pistol Deadeye, it's a build I run if I ever want to kite something, like if I want a Kadim kite or Kadim 2 kite, Decima kite, all the good kiting fun. That's what I'll normally run the pistol for. One, because it's really easy. On those, I'm not being judged on my DPS anyway, so I can just sort of switch my brain off and focus on other things. Whoop, we're going. Buckle up, fam. And no beans spilt today, Miss Badger. We've done very well for ourselves today. Okay, once you pass Bone Skinner and Whisper, the remaining strike missions are incredibly easy. We overcap so hard on boons, it's just ridiculous. Sounds pretty nice for open world. It is really nice for open world. And when I did my very first map completion on this account, I used a pistol Daredevil for it. The trick is, oh not Daredevil, Deadeye. The thing about pistol Thief is it actually kind of works with every thief spec except Spectre, because it's just so dependent on. Let's take a look. It's just so dependent on pistol. Let's go TY all. Let's say we'll do daily EOD plus Soto. Yeah, we'll do the dailies for those as well. Yeah, it only cares about the weapons. The traits don't really interact with it that much. You need to play more Spellbreak. You have no idea what you're doing, but it's fun. Spellbreak is insanely satisfying to play, I think. It has a smooth looping rotation. You're incredibly durable. You have basically perma self-stability. There's a lot going for it. It does good damage. Like, it's actually a pretty hype build in general. Oh, Harvest Temple, hell yeah. I'm glad we actually get to Harvest Temple. Yeah, do ports. Here I might just run. I know, we'll run Lightning Flash. Authenticated time, yes. Strike missions, HT. And yeah, if anyone wants to join, we do have a spot open, so come join up on us right now. Do you dare messages? You can try. I'm hesitant as to whether or not it will actually work. But you know what? We can't let our dreams be dreams. We're not even attempting. It's probably not going to be the... No, not doing CM. As much as I love CM, not right now. Strikes. Daily EOD plus Soto. I think it's just DPS. Yeah, DPS. Out of curiosity, what's the biggest meme build you can think of? Depends on what you mean by meme build. Like, do you mean a build that's like just on the like by the skin of its teeth works, really shouldn't, and you're probably griefing if you bring it? Oh yeah, things like Heal Deadeye, Heal Hub. Yeah, they're probably ones you're just griefing on. Or Bearbow. Yeah, or Bearbow, that's a true meme build. Heal Ren still works. Heal Ren is better than some of the other sketchy heal builds. It's better than, I think, I was going to say Heal Mirage is a bit of a meme build, one that kind of works, but it's funny that it works. What's Bearbow? Oh, it's basically... The meme in Guild Wars 2 is... You have players that will be running Longbow Ranger with Bear and with something like carrying gear that makes absolutely no sense, and they'd be contributing just nothing to the actual fight itself. So that's where Bearbow comes from. It's like it's the stereotypical Ranger wants to range things, Bear tanks things, and they do no damage because they've got the wrong gear on. Like carrying Bearbow is the meme. Oh yeah, that's probably the biggest meme build.
Feel the fury. We must cleanse that corrupted magic.
I love that that is just blasting.
A swirling bounce.
Oh, that's going a little bit too much that way. Oh, oh no. Buckle up, team. This part's gonna hurt. Oh, can I blink past? Yes. We can blink past the shockwave. No damage for us. I've no idea what the actual CC skills in that are. And yes, we are indeed very tired. I keep forgetting there's like really no mechanics on normal mode here for us to worry about. Get ready to move on out. Don't get trolled by it.
Impressive combination.
Loving the blink.
An ancient mountain.
Cancelled our meteor there, which isn't ideal. Let's try and just keep blasting here. Nuke these as much as is humanly possible. Don't stand in that. No good comes from standing in that. And that should just kind of die. I'll go stand. Well, it's not on me. Very sad. I should really be kiting that as a healer, especially someone who knows how the mechanic actually works. Cool, we've got just infinite boons.
You know what to do. You will not succeed. What began as void shall return to it.
Those are some really bad. Yeah, those are some really bad bees there. That's our CC. Cool, that's on me. Dodge. Jump. Nice revive.
I feel good.
Big revive. Try and get some stability there. They're all grouped up rather nicely, which is pretty sweet. Why'd I do that? trickiest part of this is not pressing Burning Retreat. That's actually the real hard part about playing Quickness Heal Catalyst.
Once more, it's working.
A swirling fountain.
What are we targeting? Salt Spray there. And there we go. We pressed it again. No good comes from pressing that. I do love Harvest Temple. You're ready to jump. Let's back away. Let's go stack it over here. That's fine.
Impressive combination.
I'll try not to just nuke it off to the side. If it's moving too close to the edge, try to stop it. Stop it as best you can.
Now's our chance. Finish it.
And just pump out a ton of healing here. And jump the shockwave. Clean. I don't think we need to GG on this one. No, we don't. Cheeky 4 gold, we take it. Donoso DPS, that is fine. What is the daily for Soto? Once we're done with this, we might try out just the variants of Pistol Thief. CO, oh nice. Doctor, best one. Best one. The long one. Bloody hammer Yuji right off the platform there. You have to be careful with movement skills on Harvest Temple. If you're progressing Harvest Temple challenge mode, and there are certain builds that you're playing with movement skills, yeah, you're going to be yeeted off the edge at some point. DCO, DPS, I'm assuming. Alright, let's go and start blasting. Either north, let's get people in here. Wizard's Vault. Really should finish off weeklies. I'm also actually not that fussed. Like, oh, we don't have someone. That's alright, back in we go.
Get away from me.
H, let's pick up some stuff whilst we're here. Where are we at? Got someone. I think we're literally just at bags of coins, unless I want to get... So I want to get some more skins, which... what do those look like? Not enamored with them. Yeah, I honestly just need more loot. Or more gold.
All shiny.
And yes, we could know, man, but we got someone now. What do we get there? Oh, nice. Clovers. That's cool.
Get away from me.
Don't ask me why we have them. I assume it's something Return to Soto related.
Replenishing. A ripple in the earth. Lethal combination. I like it. An ocean trench. A thousand storms.
Let's look at that insane boon coverage.
Impressive combination. A swift scream. A brilliant ember.
Just blink out here.
A swirling belt. That was impressive.
And I assume they're getting rezzed up there. Just blast this down, pump out some swiftness. What's that do? Oh, that cleanses condies as well. Nice.
An ancient mountain. A thousand storms.
Don't know where our elemental goes. Just sort of vibes out and disappears off the face of the earth. And once again, we've done the thing. We've done the meme.
An ancient mountain.
It's so chill. We just loop between the elements, and so much of the healing we do is just kind of happens. Need to actually figure out what makes the build tick, but it's incredibly easy to play. Where are we going? There we go. Can swap elements while channeling skills as well.
I like it. Replenishing. A swift scream.
Try and keep those off the group.
An ancient mountain. Heart of a volcano.
We have no other options.
And we just blast.
An ocean trench.
Let's get another elemental up. Again, I don't know why they die so quickly. They just kind of do.
Heart of a volcano.
I like just throwing all the skills down in water because they are a few extra hits. Especially on Lava Font, because it does do a lot of hits, which generates you a lot of energy, which means you can spam your quickness even more.
A ripple in the earth. That was impressive. A thousand storms. Heart of a volcano.
And go break the bar. Instantly gone. Very nice.
Another personal victory.
Nice bit of extra loot. Well done, team. Excellent. Fantastic work, everyone. Probably even gear up another build as well that'll be floating around. We'll take a look in a minute, see what we still have. And suss out our loot.
Replenishing.
Getting closer towards buying the Imperial Everbloom infusion, which is nice.
Sweet loot.
It was fast. It was fun. It was. Thank you everyone for coming for that. That was great fun. And Heal Catalyst, it slaps. It's fun because you're cycling between your elements, constantly using good skills. You don't know if they were the right buttons, but many buttons were pressed. I'm the same. I'm not 100% sure what was causing us to succeed. We should probably actually take a look at the build. Okay, so the build, we are taking Water, Arcane, and Catalyst. So when we are attuned to water, Soothing Mist is inactive, so is active, so that's just a passive heal while we're in water. We're not in water for long, we're cycling through our elements a lot. Dodge Rolling removes burning and chilled from allies, that is cool. Heal nearby allies, it's a 3k heal when we attune to water, that's pretty hype. Remove conditions from nearby allies when attuning to water, swap to water, that's Condi's, it's a good time. Increase healing to other allies, water weapon skills gain reduced recharge. So I think it's all our water skills here will get just reduced recharge, which is nice. It back up to 100 gold, very nice. It's a good feeling. And gain vitality, Soothing Mist is more effective. So it's more vitality, which is nice. There might actually be you could do cleansing water, which would just be monumental levels of condition cleanse, but Soothing Mist just means we get extra health and makes our Soothing Mist more effective. Let's take a look here. That's 4,672. We turn that off. Okay, yeah, that goes 2,306. So this basically just doubles the effectiveness of our Soothing Mist. You got renewal sigils on? No, we got transference and para. Because yeah, we could run renewal, which would trigger every single time we swap as well, which would be pretty funny. Do I have another staff? Oh, and if we go that build, you'll take those traits. Okay, excellent. We'll take a look at that and we'll compare. Being able to provide stability is probably going to be incredibly useful. Not probably, it will be. But we'll do this one and then we'll compare. We might actually copy build template, store build template, heal quick kata. Cool, that will just live there. Can I copy build template? Base build template. Look at me actually using that. Can't you give stab with Earth 3? Let's take a look. Number of targets. Okay, yeah, that will do it. The flip over we can. Okay, that's good to know. So Arcane, gain boons when you switch attunements. Arcane Restoration, swapping attunements restores health. I'm pretty sure that's just for you by the looks of it. Grant boon to nearby enemies when changing elements. So Arcane is just going to pump out boons like you won't believe. The bare minimum of stabbies, yeah. Arcane Resurrection, so whenever we start reviving nearby allies, I will also gain an aura, which I believe will be extra healing, and we'll cast a geyser, which will also revive people and do healing, so it's a good little old clutch skill. Gain concentration, and your attunements gain reduced recharge. We can swap attunements quicker, which is good because that means more boons. And Evasive Arcane. I think this is mostly here because you don't actually have that many good skills in the final line in Arcane. Oh yeah, so Staff 3 and Water will also do it if you got Arcane. So you can double up on the Geyser then, so you can actually almost get Scourge levels of Revive. And I was getting good value as well out of Glyph of Renewal there as well. So it's a whole bunch of Revival, which is nice. But here, so cast a skill whenever you dodge based on your skill. So it's an extra skill, it's good stuff. Oh, Valen, welcome in. The Earth Dodge is a blast for the water fields. That is good to know, actually. Yeah, Shockwave. Wish I could actually take a look at that. Oh, hang on, there we go. Okay, good to know. So you can dodge in Earth in a field, and that will also heal with Caracosa. Nice, thank you, mate. Everyone, make sure you go check out Valen over on Twitch, as well as over on their YouTube. How you going, Valen? Hope you're having a great day, mate. And in Catalyst, that's just the standard Catalyst trait there. Gain energy and boons when you switch attunements. That's just going to be a whole bunch of extra fury, which is nice. Gain elemental empowerment while you're in combat. That's just more stats, which is pretty handy. Spectacular Sphere. Your Jade Sphere is larger and grants quickness and an additional boon based on your current attunement. So this will make the Earth skill, the Earth Sphere, actually grant Aegis as well, which is pretty hype. So if you know you need Aegis, hold your Jade Sphere in Earth a little bit there. But yeah, we can... Hang on. Oh, I'm literally typing in chat rather than using my skills. So yeah, you do get a little bit of stability by using a flip over on star 3, so that is a good option. And Sphere Specialist, this is a skill that really made Heal Catalyst and just Boon Catalyst work in general. Boons applied by your Jade Sphere have increased duration. Nice. You can now gain energy while Jade Spheres are active. That last sentence there is the whole reason that Boon Catalyst doesn't feel absolutely god-awful to play now, because it used to be the case when you have your Jade Sphere up, you couldn't generate any energy while that sphere was up. So it really just slowed down your rotation, and you basically get boons up, you can't gain energy for a while, and then you'd have to go and build up the energy and provide boons again. It felt terrible. Using your specialization mechanic to provide the thing it's designed for would then just remove your specialization mechanic. So it was just acting in opposition to itself, which sucked. But now, because you can gain energy, you can just blast boons so much, and it's so easy to overcap. Let's see. Let's go copy template, paste. This will be the Earth variant. So in water, we're still going to be taking Soothing Power and Cleansing Wave, but here we will gain regeneration and Frost Aura when you use a heal skill. So that will be a nice little change. And here, gain Elemental Empowerment and Might when you disable or immobilize the foe. I think, yeah, both of these seem relatively interchangeable, I guess. Bit of extra might, and I guess that's nice. What's the reasoning behind that change versus, or Vicious Empowerment versus Energized Element Sparse, if you know? Elemental Shielding, auras you grant to allies also grant protections. That's going to synergize as well with Soothing Ice, so we get that extra aura, which is good. Strike damage is taken while you're attuned to Earth. Reduced strike damage is good. You're more survivable. That's a good thing. Gain barrier and cripple nearby foes when attuning to Earth. Nice. Bit of barrier as well, which is pretty handy. Rock Solid grants stability to nearby allies when attuning to Earth. So yeah, whenever you swap to Earth, stability. So no longer do you have to rely on the 3 skill. You'll just instantly get stability. You'll probably end up popping it while you're there anyway. But still. So Geomancer's training. Strike damage from nearby foes is reduced. Earth skills get reduced. Recharges. Increased damage reduction, which is super handy. Ooh. Are you using staff? Yeah, we're using staff. So Diamond Skin. Remove conditions from yourself when you successfully combo a field with the Leap Finisher. And remove conditions from nearby allies when you successfully combo a field with a Blast Finisher. And because we have so many Blast Finishers, particularly your Eruption, so Earth 2, your Water 2 here, Ice Spike, and Arcane Brilliance, that's a Blast Finisher as well. And because we are running the Relic of Caracosa there as well, so we're getting a whole bunch of good stuff on our Blast Finishers. So this one will give you more access to stability, whereas copy build template, paste, and more survivability. This will give you more boons and revive potential, I think. Isn't Earth 3 and Recast also Blast Finisher? Probably is, actually. Yep, it is. You get a Blast Finisher on there as well. So you get stability and a Blast Finisher. And through your skills, you can also take... Where is it? Yeah, Arcane Wave, which will be another Blast Finisher as well. Sword dagger is also neat on Catalyst, of course. It's worse than staff, but it's really fun having the leap finishes and the movement and sword. That does sound very fun. But yeah, it's super chill. You're just literally looping through your attunement, starting from water, going left, looping around, and that's it. It's nice and chill. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break. We might actually take a quick look at some pistol stuff on Thief and see what the interaction between all of the different specializations is, because I am curious, and let's go find out. But for now, we're going to go stretch our legs, and we'll be back in a few minutes. We'll also re-enable Arc DPS as well. That's going to be good. So we'll be back in a minute, team. Welcome back, everyone, and Hafaro, thank you for the standing desk as well. Let us make that happen, and we'll just ascend to glory. I will eventually join the table. And Guilty, thank you so much for the sub as well. That's super kind of you. Enjoy. No more ads and your wonderful ad emotes. Thank you so much, Jess, for making those for us. But beautiful. Let us go into the Special Forces training area. Oh, we also have to... I think we have re-enabled Arc DPS. Cool. It's actually working. Sweet. Okay, so the joy of power quick... Not in power quickness, just power pistol Deadeye. Let's just set this. I think we'll pop this on its Thief Relic. We just pulled up the build on Meta Battle so we can sort of just see what it is. Why does it want fireworks? Does it actually want fireworks? That seems weird. Given it literally... Is there anything that will even trigger that? Or will Deadeye's Mark do it? We'll test it and we'll see. Okay, so we got that. Take that. In terms of our traits, let's just double check. Payback, that will be pretty good. Well, actually, no, we'll deal increased strike damage for each unique boon on you, so that will reduce our damage. Yeah, that seems pretty hype. And bam, bam. We don't want improvisation, we want that. Oh, increased strike damage. Yeah? Might be that, actually. Hey, Scuba, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. I am Connor, or Connor Concarne. You can also find us over on YouTube there, where we do all sorts of different Guild Wars 2 build guides. And Bohannon, how are you going? Welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. Scuba, what'd you get up to on your stream? Everyone, make sure you go check out the wonderful Scuba Sheaves over on Twitch. How are you going, mate? I hope you had a great stream. Tell us all about it. Right now, we are just doing a bit of testing, just seeing what we can do with power pistol Deadeye. Entirely too much Guild Wars 2 today. That sounds like a very good day. But yes, what did you get up to in Guild Wars 2? I really should check to see what this build kind of needs. Now for here, we take Thieves Guild. And we will take Shadow Flare. Cool. Yeah. And let's make sure... Do we have food? Oh yeah, we've got like a bajillion food. That's nice. Obsidian Armor Grind daily is like 5 hours of World vs. World. That sounds like a very good day. And how are you going in terms of your Obsidian Armor? Maybe about a month ago now, thereabouts? Yeah, about a month ago. We finished off our set of medium Obsidian Armor. So we got all boons now. Nice. Spawner Golem, large boy, average. Additional options, add conditions, all of them. We'll have to check out Lara's video on this as well. I'm keen to see what the different variants of this are. But yeah, so Pistol Thief is this. This is it. I'm just missing shoulders on both. We're working on light, World vs. World, and heavy obsidian at the same time. Nice. That's some insane progress right there. But you see, this... Hang on. I do have to steal occasionally. And we'll just pop a Shadow Flare down. It's probably even a DPS loss to use Shadow Flare, maybe. But yeah, this is it. This is life. So yeah, just we're doing like 30k DPS. It's basically maybe 4 actions per minute. That's literally me pressing Deadeye's Mark and Shadow Flare whenever it's appropriate. So we'll try and just pair up our Deadeye's Mark and our Shadow Flare as well. So you won't do amazing damage. Like on a whole bunch of other builds, I can quite easily push over 40k. But for literally minimal effort, it's okay. It's not too bad of a grind. Just use the Soto World vs. World track, and the only overlap is just Gift of Might and Magic. Nice! That's not bad at all. Amir, how's it going, mate? Great to see you. I can't see what you can actually do on this. Like, we're straight up pushing 30k now. With some of the other specs as well. There we go. Yeah, that's 30.4k, and we are still rocking exotic pistols and a Sigil of Air. If for someone's hands that don't work well, it's pretty good. Yeah, honestly, it is. It is really good. And honestly, like, I'll test it just literally without using Shadow Flare. Respawn. So I don't get behind it. What about Daredevil? Yeah, I'm keen to try Daredevil. I want to try, I know there's like a Core Thief version and a Daredevil version as well. Daredevil you'll presumably need to dodge at some point, which you'll just kind of do anyway by sheer dint of playing Guild Wars 2, and you'll get a damage buff from it. But even right there, that's 32, and that's our opening burst. It'll probably climb up again towards the end. Like, honestly, it could even be the point where if you miss time Shadow Flare, it's either a completely minimal damage gain, or it might be a damage loss if you time it incorrectly. Yeah, auto attack on 3. Yeah, it works. That's Daredevil. Rocking Deadeye right now. Yeah. There we go. So we got that. I'm keen to test the difference between Practice Tolerance and Deadly Aim as well. I'm pretty sure a 10% damage increase on my pistol skills is going to be better than 10% of my precision being converted to ferocity. Just at its core, that seems like a right answer. I'll test it. I guess he's working on Virtuoso. How are you enjoying Virtuoso? Yeah, the Practice Tolerance gives a lot of ferocity. That is true. It's a big ferocity conversion. We'll check it. Here's the view ferocity value. Let's take a look. Okay, so we're on 1,507. Yeah, 1,571 there. So we'll see what happens once we change that. I mean, it's peak DPS rotation right now. See right there, it's actually like 30.7, so we did more DPS by not pressing Shadow Swap. So if we go, so 1,571. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Some of my boons are getting reapplied. Okay, so there we go. 1,571. 1,746. So it's quite a bit. It's all like 200-ish. So let's just check. So about 30.7 there. It's a bit hard because I also didn't reactivate my Thieves Guild towards the end, which would have been a nice little burst of damage. Does this make our skills pierce? Oh, they do pierce. Okay, that's actually, that has a separate benefit there.
I will never surrender.
30.3, where were we on the first one? That seems a fair chunk lower if I just get my steel off. Yeah, see, before we were pulling, what is that? 31.9 on our opening burst, whereas on that one we were pulling 30.3. And yeah, the crit damage is probably far easier for us to actually interpret over there. You're right. See, there we're sort of vibing out around 29 now. That's like a fairly significant drop. Well, not fairly significant, it's like 1,000. Oh, Muckluck says, Deadeye or Thief in general is a bad class. No, it's not a bad class. It's just a bit of a different class. And depending on the build, like some builds like this is trivially easy, but some builds can be drastically harder to play because of how Thieves' initiative works. Basically, Thieves' skills don't have a cooldown. You're just managing your initiative resource here, so that can lead to you spamming a lot of skills very quickly, and especially if you're running Deadeye, it can get exceedingly, not necessarily complicated, but incredibly fast button presses compared to quite a few other classes. So there is like a bit of a jump in difficulty, and just sort of in general, Thief struggles a bit in terms of utility compared to what other classes do. You can talk about quickness Deadeye. I've made a build guide on quickness Deadeye. I definitely recommend you check it out. But one of the things that it does, well, it does exceedingly good damage. It provides not that many boons. You'll get Might, Quickness, and Fury, and that's kind of it. You don't have any stability access. You don't have a lot of other boon access. Well, you do actually have quite good amounts of CC, but it's kind of a just high damage class. Doesn't offer a huge amount of utility, which you don't... There's like a place for that in the meta of Guild Wars 2 when you're looking at your boon providers, but most groups would be far better off taking something like a Quickness Herald instead, which is going to give you a ton more boons, a lot more just utility baked in. And Thief is also a bit of a selfish class in general, but it's not a bad class by any stretch. So let's take a look at... That's Deadeye. I need to get out of combat, don't I, now? So if we were to go... I know that stays. Let's go Daredevil. Okay, so here, Bounding Dodger. And we will take strike damage is increased when your endurance is not full. Gain vitality in a proportion of your power. Gain health when you successfully evade an attack. Physical skills grant endurance when activated. Yeah. We could throw in Fist Flurry as well. Make it maybe a little bit more complicated, but let's kind of see what we can do.
My pain is easy.
That's a pretty standard sort of thief thing there. I also probably don't need to steal, actually. So let's kind of see what it does. So we are getting far higher opening burst here. Oh, hang on, I need to probably reset that. I completely forgot you do need to dodge if you're running Daredevil. You want to keep your endurance from being full.
Quiet. This will end quickly.
Safe from harm.
The vigorous sabotaging you. I was thinking that as I went up to the golem.
Safe from harm.
Like, I do want to keep up the bounding dodger effect as well, so that's going to facilitate me needing to dodge. I also need to dodge to the side. That's one thing I'm actually being a bit lazy on. Like, we're pushing 32 here. And we'll be able to push this quite a bit higher as well. That's good. We can steal for a bit of extra endurance as well. Because even right there, that was about 34k there, and that was probably a bit scuffed. Because yeah, you're saying on Golem Deadeye should be better, but in practice Deadeye loses DPS when dodging. The only real difference is that we're using Assassin Signet there. Which maybe we can get more value out of that by going back to Deadeye. And there... Yep, that's fine. Or maybe Malicious Intent. Nah.
Safe from harm.
See if we get any real value from the burst of Assassin Signet. Doesn't really feel like. In fact, that feels lower. Fascinating. When I go for the Suffuse Stone, oh, that's a while away. I'm done with enough of the Soto open world stuff. Peak gameplay engagement, I know it is. The Daredevil one, you have more to manage, it's definitely more engaging, and at least it seems to offer higher DPS. I feel like I'm missing something on Deadeye. Like, it's forming around about what I'm expecting, but like that's a bit lower there. That's 1 mil splashy. I know, that's a great thing. Your damage does keep on ramping. A little Ranity rocking, actually. Take a look at that. Given they've actually made a guide for it. But Ranity. I'm sure Valen's probably made one as well, so let's just pull that up. Deadeye DPS Kiter might be that. Or it might be hidden somewhere else. Also, damage benchmark for Q DPS Firebrand. You've seen people reach 32k on the Golem, but you can only hit about 15 in group content. Oh, what traits you running on Deadeye? That's what we're rocking there. So we've got Be Quick or Be Killed, Premeditation, and that's honestly inflating my damage because I've got all the boons on me, and Malicious Intent. Yeah, it feels a bit like I'm missing something. And for quick DPS Firebrand, let me just take a look for you. Benchmarks. Go show us quickness. Yeah, the benchmark for it is about 37.8k. Train seems like it should be fine. Like, we're pulling 31k, so it's fine, but I guess Daredevil's a bit more work, so it kind of makes sense that it would be be a little bit higher, especially if I'm able to keep up the bounding dodger. But yeah, you can check out the Snow Crow's guide. Oh, hang on. Go away. Well, I have no idea what I did. Just refresh that page. I want that. That also has the Weakening Strikes minor. That's true. Let's take a look at that. Let's just go Daredevil. Oh, we're in combat. Sag. Give us Daredevil, Bounding Dodger, Havoc Specialist. I don't know, that's fine. Oh yeah, Weakening Strikes, you're getting a 10% damage modifier there. So you're getting Bounding Dodger, which is 15%, getting 15% on Havoc Specialist, and you're getting 10% on Weakening Strikes. Those are some pretty significant damage modifiers. Where is it? Okay, let's see. Let's check what variants. I haven't actually watched this yet. Let's go just traits and skills. So everyone make sure you go check out Loranity over on you go check out Loranity over on YouTube as well. Let's just see the traits. I know Emmy's done one as well. Emmy.exe. Oh, Core Pistol Thief. Yes, make sure you go check out Emmy over on YouTube as well. So there's no reason to run Deadeye. I mean, it's easier. It's quite a bit easier because, yeah, you're not having to manage the endurance, which if you're not familiar with Thief, the endurance is actually a bit annoying to manage. Let's go core build, because I want to try out the core version, so it's Emmy that's done that.
I feel furious.
Trickery, sleight of hand, bountiful theft. So we're just getting a lead attacks modifier there. Everything else is pretty standard, so here we just go trickery, bam, bountiful theft for some boons, and yep, just that. I guess we can just run that. The skills literally don't mean that much. Isn't that the build where you just press 3? Yeah, there's a few different variants of it. This is literally the build where we just press 3. Oh, Flandrel has the best thief build. Oh, Flandrel's bloody great. Yeah, that is true. Flandrel thief. Look more Deadeye farming build. That might be it. Okay, let's see. What are we rocking? That's rifle. Not really what we're looking for, but Flandrel does great stuff, and everyone should go and drop Flandrel a follow. Oh, Fandrel. There's no L there. What was I doing? I had a thought, but I've forgotten it. That's alright. So we're pulling about just smidge under 31 with Deadeye, comfortably over 32 with Daredevil, and that was scuffed. So this is core. This will literally be us not doing anything. This will be the lowest end of the effort. So here we're rocking. Stealing gives us initiative. Yep, we don't need initiative, but it's there. Burst of agility, so we use lesser haste when we're attacking a foe from behind or the side, so we get a bit of an extra burst of boons, which will be quite nice for open world. Bountiful theft. Stealing will grant you and nearby allies vigor, so we're getting a lot of utility on our Yeah, we're getting a lot of utility on our steel, which is nice, because, yeah, you're getting some extra initiative, you're getting some boon rip. You could potentially run through all the crime as well, so you'll give a bunch of extra boons to allies, which is quite nice. And yeah, this one here, lead attacks, this is the main damage modifier we're rocking, so we will increase all damage per initiative spent, and that's going to cap out at, what is it, 15%? So it's just a straight 15% damage modifier. And steel also dazes the target. There's really nothing else that's great here. And the only thing I'll need to do is once Thieves Guild comes off cooldown, I'll just need to press that. But this is sitting at about 20, this is sitting at about 26, it's actually quite a bit lower. Granted, we are still rocking Sigil of Air? Yeah, rocking Sigil of Air. I think air's probably better at this level of DPS because the percentage modifier on impact is not going to be great at this level. Whereas the flat damage from air might be okay. Cool, that's doing its thing. Let's see, what else are we rocking? Okay, impact. It might be okay. I wish there was a trading post in here. Oh, well, that's just kind of bopped our DPS. But yeah, we're sitting at around... Yeah, we're sitting at around 26-ish. Let's go just get a... what do you call it? Another pistol with Sigil of Impact. Hyzen, what's up, mate? How are you going? Everyone, go check out Lord Hyzen over on YouTube. How you going, mate? I feel like impact shouldn't be better at that level, unless air's really contributing less than you would think. But let's test. Okay, so what were we rocking? First interval was 27.1. If we can get above that... Hang on. Sigil of Impact. Oh, you made the Throne Liberty community angry. How'd you manage to do that, mate? In my experience, you bring nothing but joy. A solo tier 5 coming range dimensional dungeon. No, audible ads. Nice. Won't let the audio play or else it causes issues when I upload this to YouTube later. And so, start dungeon. This does look very fun. Now, I haven't played Throne Liberty myself. Oh, check the intro, hang on. I appreciate the subtitles. So sound, by the way, easy. Oh no, on this, yeah, that's intended just because that causes issues for me when I upload the stream VOD to YouTube later. It gets like auto caught. So yes, everyone, make sure you check it out there. 5 balls. First we farm with others. Always love your intros. I'm loving all the numbers popping up. Oh, the highest intros are always a treat. Hang on, if we go... So we won't watch the entire thing. But let's go to the final boss. And yes, everyone, if you're a Throne Liberty enjoyer, make sure you go check out Hyzen as well. Final boss, where's the final boss start? Oh, that'll be in the timestamps, won't it? Oh, well, like most of this is the final boss. The movement does look very fun. Giving me Deimos vibes here, actually. But how many people is this intended for? Yeah. Max speed. Oh, hi. The movement looks way better than it feels. 6, nice. Always good to see that you're turning every single game to a single player MMO. Oh, it's like Fractal LCM. Nice. How you do it? Oh, she's been out in the water. Addie's been out playing the water. But well done. So why did that make them angry? Best, everyone make sure you go check out Heisen over on YouTube. Let's go weapons. Yoink that. Precision, power. You smell very much like wet dog. But I do need to get... Hey, Marlins, thank you for the standing desk, mate. Up we go. Ooh, Anakin as well. Yeah. Let's go. And how are you going, Mindless? It's so good to see you. Let's go pistols. Sort by price, loader high, salt spray, venom striker. There we go. I probably actually have an ascended pistol floating around. I just can't be bothered looking for it. Or some of the comments are spicy. We'll probably go and check that one out after, just in case. Use, place that there. Yeah. Oh, one of them thought you used a hack to block. So what did you actually use to block there? Not that I really understand the mechanics of it, but I'm curious. Okay, there we go. So we've got a Sigil of Impact now. We're playing with Arc Source for fun. Oh, nice. Right now we're testing variants of an uber low intensity build in Guild Wars 2. Just trying to vibe out and see which version of the build actually does the highest DPS. That's what you use to block. Nice.
Hi there.
Okay, just self, boons, all of them. So we got Sigil of Impact now. So we were rocking around about 26, yeah, just under 26k just on this, and this is like the lowest intensity version. So if Impact is a better choice here, then it will be a better choice on any of the other variants which have higher damage, so Impact will have, well, a bigger impact. So we'll see what that ends up as. The more fun version of this, in my perspective, will be Daredevil. One, because I just like Daredevil as a build. I think you get cooler utility skills to play with, and also the fact it's higher damage as well. We'll see what that ends up at. Oh, we've got to scroll down. Hang on. 26.8 versus 27.1. Yeah, that kind of checks. For a 12 million boss fight, you managed to block every single attack. My guy doesn't know you did Harvest Temple in 1 hour, 15 minutes without making a mistake. It's still absolutely insane that you did that. I remember that video. It was an absolute banger. Yeah, Impact is performing worse here, which isn't surprising because Impact will give you extra damage based on a percentage of whatever damage you're doing. And because this is operating at such low levels of DPS, the flat damage you get from air should be higher, which I've always seen that be the case with things like Quickness Herald in particular, because that has not a huge DPS number. Actually, it's a higher DPS benchmark than this. Impact, how's it going? Welcome in. Oh, you hear your name all the time. It's confusing. I can imagine it is, yeah. So that's landing where I thought it would. Devils, how's it going? Right now we're testing the most high intensity DPS build. Core Pistol Thief. I'm dead set convinced that Sigil of Air is going to be a better choice. It might be a bit different once I get to Daredevil, but I don't think so. Essentially saying impact is hindering the DPS. No, the quirk with this is impact is almost always a better sigil to use than Sigil of Air. It's just that the DPS for this build is so low that, yeah, the marginal benefit you get from impact, it's much better just to run air because you get a flat damage increase. A Friday balance preview, everything is nerfed except Guardian. That's a TLDR. I love it. It's got to be one of the hardest piano-like rotations in Guild Wars 2. Yes, very much so. But we can... So we might do... So there we're pulling about 26. I'd probably go up to maybe about 27 if we're running Sigil of Air. More if I'm actually running infusions and exotic ascended weapons in particular. But if I go Daredevil, we'll go Bounding Dodger, Havoc Specialist and that. And he will actually have some stuff to do. Mirage is going to be nerfed again. Yeah, Guild Wars 2 will only be balanced once Mirage has been nerfed and nerfed and nerfed again. Night, yeah, we'll put a Night Sigil on Sushi. That will do it. Oh, use all points so it won't spam. So yeah, a single unload will drain all your initiative. And yeah, eventually, once Necro gets enough 5% damage buffs, it will eventually be a viable power weapon. So now we've got Daredevil, so we actually do need to manage our initiative and endurance a bit. So it's more complicated to play, but... And we have to keep up our modifier. So I think it's about every 3 unloads. So even right there on our opener there, that was 36.4. Yeah, about every 3 unloads is when we want to go for it. And I'm just stealing for a bit more endurance there. Actually, having the vigor there is actually rather important. Because that's the only thing that's allowing me to have anything even resembling a good amount of bounding dodger uptime.
Not enough energy.
Now, I could have activated my Thieves Guild there sooner, I simply forgot it. And yes, we will be heading over to PoE later as well. Okay, so even right there, we're pushing 33.6. And yeah, still relatively chill. I'll probably go down a bit because we won't be able to dodge as much.
Safe from harm.
Because we won't have as much vigor uptime. But that's significantly higher than what we got. Well, drastically. It's like an extra... almost like 40% more than what we got on Core Thief, and a few thousand more than what we got on Daredevil, which is fun. And what you got there, Heisen? So this is the thing with Soldiers Stick with Throne Legacy. 1-person breakthrough dungeon. Oh, I can see how that is right up your alley, actually. The harder it is, better the rewards. And you're sitting at the top of the rankings for Gates of Infinity as well. Hell yeah. Congratulations, mate. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. That is great to hear. One more time. Let's see if we can push that higher. I think we can push 40. No, not 40. I was going to say if we can push 40k with this, then something is terribly, terribly wrong. Can't wait for that one-person breakthrough dungeon. Yeah, that's 100% up your alley. Anything else we can do here? What's our crit chance? How much were we critting there? Hang on. Crit 89. Oh yeah, we actually kind of we aren't critting 100%. That should bring us a bit closer. How many things are not crit on? 90%. What happens if we remove that? 85. That will definitely bring us a bit closer. It's probably because we don't have a set amount of assassin's gear as well. I could figure it out, or I can also not do that.
Ready for more.
Nope. And Heisen, you got 11 minutes on what's left of your break. Oh, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I really appreciate that, mate. You have a good one. And it's great to see you again, as always. You've got to make sure your dodges land on the boss as well, so that's another component that you have to deal with. There we go. We're sitting at like 34 now. Yeah, if we don't land it, we're missing out on a big spike of damage. So we have to be very precise with our movement like that.
My pain is easy. I'm wilting. Need more endurance.
So it's basically whenever our Assassin Signet and our Fist Flurry are up, we're going to dodge, activate Assassin Signet. We did it again. Activate Assassin Signet and then Fist Flurry so we can get just a big burst of damage in. Okay, there. So right there we're pulling 34.6. And were we critting all the time? We still weren't critting that much. Hang on. I'm curious. Do I have enough pistols to make this work? Probably not. Don't know why we're trying to like min-max the pistol Deadeye. It's a weird thing to do, but let's find out. I'm curious. Give me Ascended, Binding Account. I want weapons. Give me a pistol? Living Water Pistol, Malicious, Kadeem. Ah. I know this is not a wise use of my money, but also money in Guild Wars 2 is made up. Yeah. Let's make it happen. Okay. So next step. Gear Optimizer. We are going to sweat. Force dodging is annoying though. Yes, it is, but you'll be dodging anyway. Money Guild Wars 2 is made up yet. We are doing... It's still got Boon Daredevil. Let's go Staff. Yep. Run that there. Yep, Skadoos. Active, yep, that's fine. Let's go. Air. Just yoink everything that's not Dragon Hunter. Relic of Thief. Cool, keep that. Assassins and Dragon. Assassin's Head. Oh, hang on, let's actually check. Do you think they should change how easy this build is or make other builds easier? No, I think this build exists in a fine spot. Like what I'm doing now is quite a bit harder to actually pull off and get good numbers from than the standard just you're a Deadeye, you mark the target and set 3 on autocast. That is a lower level of damage. It's like a solid 25% lower than any of the other relevant DPS builds. So it's not like it's power creeping everything. It's just a really easy build that gives you somewhat middling results. But we're going to try and optimize those middling results as much as we can. What was I doing? I was looking for... Okay, hang on. Let's check. Let's just favorite that one. You are not... Oh, it's because it's doing... Yeah, it's thinking it's got staff modifiers, but it doesn't. Go dual wielded actually. Let me just link that, calculate. This difference is going to be like minimal. Yep, that lands there. And then let's turn on Signet of Agility. Calculate again. Do we optimize it to that level? That would be pretty funny. With some dragons gear. We have extra health. That's something. Do we have any modifiers on this for if we have extra vitality? It's not a virtuoso deal, is it? Remember dying lots on MOCM when you were doing Boon Thief? Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, dodging into those squares is going to be a fun time. Are you in raid mode? Yes, I am. So we're not having any of the... Well, the precision isn't factored in anyway anymore, because they removed that effect. What was I doing? I've forgotten. Yep, that's fine. And malicious. Okay, so we did about 34.6. Like, it's at the level of DPS that probably Path of Fire DPS builds were at. And plus, honestly, this is way more fun. Now, this is sort of bordering on the level of a build that I wouldn't be embarrassed to run. Berserkers or a Chalcom. I was just making it rain today, but again, once gold is a made-up construct. The actually more painful and more costly part is the fact this is chewing through my spirit shards, which is the only thing stopping me really from another set of raid armor. Yeah, shame is temporary. The fun you had is internal. Unless it's one of those situations where that shame is permanently ingrained on your soul, in which case we're having a different conversation. Oh, cool. I didn't have that skin. Nice. Okay, so it's going to be Sigil of Air, I am pretty sure. Yeah, at this level, it should be air. It's usually once you get approaching 40. Oh, wait, hang on. Lightning Strike. It's doing... was doing about 3k damage. And where is Sigil of Impact? That's basically going to be doing... I'm not 100%... We're getting close to the threshold where that starts making sense. In case you want to feel better, just maybe play this game and you're bad. No, PK. You are exceptional, my friend. Where's that pistol? Oh, there it is. There we go. Yeah, I'm like 90% confident I'll salvage that as well. I'm 90% confident it's going to be Sigil of Air that wins the day. Okay. Berserkers, berserkers, berserkers. But we are just playing... So it's all dragons trinkets except the accessories. It'll probably win. I feel like, yeah, at this level of DPS, it will. We're at the level where you could go for HCCM and kill in a reasonable amount of time if you're interested. But I know you're not. No, you 100% are at that point. You are great. I need to figure out the exact breakpoint where Impact becomes better than Sigil of Air. So it's about 3k DPS Sigil of Air gives us. Just head mathing it. So low end you get 3%, so that doesn't really work on Sigil of Impact, but then you get 7% modifier, brings it up to 10%. So if you're, say, doing around 40k DPS at base, 10% of that and the burst pushes you up to 44k.
I'm all ears.
Would it not depend if it has a bar? Yes. Yeah, big DPS if you break. Yeah, you're trading that. Hey no, Mum, how's it going? So recently you gave Sally Scourge a try and it's amazing. Wondering if you can get something similar on your main ranger. Do you have an idea? Yeah, check out Lord Hyzen over on YouTube. There's a Celestial Condi Quickness Untamed build, which is amazing. Similar deal. Yeah, Sally Untamed, that's it. Yeah, I'm trying... Like, it sort of feels like that 33k DPS mark, Valen feels right. That kind of seems to be where the builds have ended up in the past. I'm just trying to work out the math behind it in my head, and I'm having a hard time with it. Okay. 89, I presume. Where's a whole bunch of extra crit chance? Oh, hang on. You run Impact over fours and fractals. Yeah, and fractals where you have like such high burst ranges, that makes sense. Real chance to increase. It's further increased when your foe is above the health threshold. So we're at 89. Alright, let's just see. Well, we can change our gear, that's fine. Okay, this should be more optimized, but I'm not quite convinced. So let's find out together. Journey of Discovery. Just go axe. That kind of defeats the point. I think we still landed that. Three unloads and then dodge. Oh, cool. I think, yeah, we still technically landed it even though we're back there. Oh, we completely whiffed that. Oh well. This is already higher. Bit of a weird dodge there, but it's fine. Okay, so 36.8, and that was still slightly scuffed. What were we pushing before? Damn, we were pushing 34.6 there, so like we're almost actually in the realm of a proper DPS build. It's a bit below that. That would honestly need like another 4K to be actually in the realm, but that's actually quite fun. One more attempt. Alka, how's it going? Welcome in, mate. Probably going to want to steal almost off cooldown just to keep my endurance up.
Ready for more.
Especially in an actual encounter where you're not going to have permanent vigor, which is really helping us out here. And Boyd, welcome in. Yes, it definitely does appear like they're not hitting the golem.
Safe from harm. I'm out of endurance.
Halkar, thank you for the bits, mate. True or false? Testament is the first book in the New Testament. No, that would be false. Isn't it like the first book in the Old? Okay, so 36 point... What's that? Yeah, 36.1. That's actually quite a bit lower. False is correct, Jen. It's not the first book in the New Testament. I thought so. But yeah, we were pulling 36.8 there before. Can we beat 36.8 with Sigil of Impact now? Let's do it. Thank you once again, Alka. Adam Sandler was nominated for the Razzie Awards for Worst Actor and Worst Actress categories in the same role. Is there one where he played a woman? I can't remember. I don't think he did. I could be wrong. I'm going to say that one's false. Wrong, it's true. Okay. Nice. Yeah, what one was he nominated for that? I think this is actually higher now. Yes, it's actually a bit higher. Oh, Jack and Jill. Oh, I didn't see it, but I remember the movie. I think I heard it being terrible. Oh, oh, we flubbed it. Hang on, we gotta go again. Gotta go again. And tennis, the Spanish Open is one of the 4 tournaments in the Grand Slam. Honestly, there, I don't follow tennis, so right there, I am purely just going off a gut feel. Does anyone else have like a proper educated guess?
Time to fight.
Safe from harm.
Okay, we've just crossed 39 for our opener. Nobody expects the Spanish Open.
My pain
We've definitely flubbed our rotation there. If you're putting this much effort into spam pistol 3, why don't you run staff and spam 3 as well? Because, Sushi, that would make too much sense. We can't have that. There is only nonsense and shenanigans here. Brad, Charlie, and True Romance 2013 are albums by Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. I'm going false.
Time to fight.
That's true, you were spam too, I'm pretty sure.
That'll do.
36.4, and that was a bit scuffed. Our burst was actually significantly higher there. So yeah, I think at this level, it seems to be around about, yeah, I think you're right, Val, the 33k mark seems to be the part where that actually makes sense. Malabo is the capital of Equatorial Guinea. I have no idea where the capital of Equatorial Guinea is. I feel like it's time for a true. Actually, is there a quick... Show us just... trying to see if there was actually a fight where we could maybe try and sweat DPS on. It's true, nice. Thank you. Let's take a... And what's the daily? If I can just like leech my way into a group. A boy was offered free unlimited beer after receiving a Nobel Prize. Does sound fun. And thank you so much for the bits once more. Let's keep an eye on that. A 10 KP. I've literally got Void Walker. And let's try and... Yeah, we'll get in that. I feel like that's a false. Or is it true? Let's even get in there. I just want to see if I can sweat. Oh, it's true. Okay. Even was our food running out there as well. That's uber sad. Just keep an eye. Oh, we can salvage that.
Affirmative.
Giovanni Gentile was an Italian politician mostly associated with fascism. Again, like, we'll just be guessing 50-50, unfortunately. Oh, let's try mission training. I don't want to do a Q2, just need a single strike. Hang on, we can actually, you know what, it's going to be quicker, honestly, if I form up. It's one, if we could reach top DPS with this, that would be funny. Funny is what it would be. Especially if we don't give everyone else food. Sweetie. I'll just wait until that has actually loaded. So what is the daily? Oh, do the bears for the PS. Yes, hang on. Could we actually even find a... Hang on, daily HT. Yep, we're in. High DPS is Void Walker enough. Am I actually rocking Void Walker? There we go. I said high DPS is Void Walker enough. Overqualified. Yeah, just watch me fail the jumps on Mordramoth, then we'll all see how overqualified I am. Oh, the pushing's going to be hilarious. On ChatGPT, the acronym stands for Generated Pre-trained Transformer. I'm going to say false. And the answer, what is Void Walking? Oh, is it true? Okay. I thought it was something else. Nice. Be able to play and have 8k LI and get kicked from squads if you don't have specific boss KP. Yeah. It's always amazing when that happens. Because, yeah, I don't keep my KP either. I just hope that KPME updates occasionally. Oh, Van Gogh only sold 3 paintings during his lifetime. I'm going to say true. Well, Jess and I went out op shopping. I actually did find a book on Van Gogh, actually, that was basically, you know, his life story and all that stuff. So, yeah, the answer would actually be in there. That was false. Nice. Well, not nice that I got it wrong. But I feel like, yeah, he would have been one that would have sold much after his life. Not that that's particularly helpful for him. Split phase, group 3, heart. Oh, he sold 2, okay. Close. Heals push, but I want to push. Because I was so radical that people didn't understand it. I want to push. It would be so funny. Just watch it just vroom, immediately just ramp over to the other side.
Swift and steady.
Oh, the dodging is going to be great. It's so going to send me off the edge. Wow. There we go. I may have accidentally started the fight. Teogenicking our Japanese dynasties. I'm going to say no.
The cycle ends. We must cleanse that corrupted
Alright, healers pushed. No. There we go. We'll just send it. Yeah, that sounds more Chinese. Oh, no. Well, we've established that Pistol Daredevil is exceptional for pushing. Oh, we should have rocked Night Sigil. Why are we not rocking a Night Sigil?
Smash them!
Feel my power is I make a mighty good team.
Oh, hang on, no, on the boss. Yep. And thank you for the follow.
Splendid combination. Attacking enemy targets. Nothing beyond.
What platform? It will probably happen at some point. I'm trying to pierce everything. Thank you for whispering sweet nothings in your ear to finish work. I'm glad I could do my part. God, I'm convinced we can finish top DPS if we only believe. Still missing Thief as a class? I think you should give it a shot. It's actually quite fun.
You know what to do. Had enough, you will not succeed. What began as void shall return to you.
And watch us push the orb. This is what happens when we don't push the orb. Redo of stacks night. Yeah, we'll tell them all to GG. I'll leave the instance. I'll farm up Bloodlust stacks. This is what DPS benching does to your brain. Like, let's not comment on just how smooth brain this is. We're having a good time. Oh, wait, hang on. No, this is the terrifying part. Oh, no. Hang up. Bounce. Yes. No resin. There is only the DPS. I want this giant. Actually, no. I want this giant. Ass. My big wrinkly brain play. Hang on, no, we can get both. Yes. Oh. Hang on. No, we can still do it. Yes. Oh no. It's over. No, no, not yet. It is not over.
I nearly got it.
Hang on, I can press 3 harder. Yeah, let's not underestimate how hard we can press 3. Is that going to hit us? Let's find out. No.
Once more, it's working.
I make a pretty good team.
When the greed goes wrong, it was going to happen eventually. Hang on. Yeah, I help. I help. I will be incredibly useful. Hang on, let's just send it to the void. Let's go. That's right, we can also get to the boss before them. Oh, no, we've got our Thieves Guild. Whoa. No. Hang on.
Don't let me escape the tower.
3 heart? Hang on. Oh, wait, no, I can basically just solo push this. Compete against me, team. It's me versus the team. Let's go. Hang on, no, full damage.
Now's our chance. Finish it.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Ah, so close. So close. Oh, we greeted too hard at points. We should have played safer. So close, though. It works. It still works. It's very good at pushing the orb. Is there one more? See him? Compete with a fresh air tempest. We would have, honestly, if we didn't go down, we would have probably quite comfortably won, but we greeted. We flew a bit too close to the sun. Because of that, we must reap what we sow. Did I buy my antique summoning stones this week? I did. Nice. Now, what was I doing? Like, unironically, this is very fun. Oh, hang on, the skins aren't right.
I'm not sure about this.
Do we even have any? Ooh, these are good pistol skins. Abyssal Fractal? Hang on, let's see what they look like. We got the super pistol ones. They're also more annoying, so that's good. Yes. That's the play. Hang on, can we get another? Got a question for you. So you decided to make a legendary weapon, but this time with minimal effort or pushing just by playing the game till it's enough for you to craft it. When you have enough mats to create your Gen 3 legendary, which one should you go? Pistol, torch, shortbow, warhorn. You never think about which one of them. Which class are you playing, and which legendaries do you already have? Like, of those, I feel like pistol's probably the most widely applicable. But yeah, I think it very much depends on what you're playing. A Ranger main, but right now you're recently Scourge. Okay. Of those, if you're a Ranger main, That might change it, because Ranger obviously can't use pistol. Torch can be used on both Scourge, or Torch is a Condi Necro weapon and a Condi Ranger weapon. Warhorn as well is a great weapon on, it's great for just open world Ranger in general, and also on Druid it's nice. We already have Hammer, Mace, Staff, Axe, and Longbow. Okay. I would probably go Warhorn in that case, because then you're going to have basically everything you kind of need on Healed Druid. Pistol's pretty good as well. I probably, like, Shortbow's probably the one I wouldn't necessarily do out of those, at least that not high a priority. But yeah, I'd probably go either Torch or Warhorn in that case if it's just me. The real answer is Spear. True, I know, Spear is actually a really good choice. Yeah, Shortbow and Lead Trooper is viable. Yeah, like Shortbow, you really want to do Trooper and Chumperwatt anyway. And Jace Watson, thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. But what we're going to do is go take a break, and then we're going to come back with some Path of Exile, given we've started off in Cruel Run back at Act 1, which is going to be very fun. So we'll be back in a few minutes, team, so sit tight. Oh, you just made Aurora finally. Congratulations. That is awesome. Hell yeah, mate.